last year. He will be attending Rutgers University in January to continue his athletic and academic career. Number 6, Jace Thrift. Escorted by his Mimi Suzanne, Papa Stewart, sisters Ayla, Malin, Lily, grandfather, our girlfriend Julie, and Eric Gentry. Jace has played wide receiver for the varsity football team, contributing to our own team's success and growth. Favorite memories include teamwork, dedication, and pride shared under the Friday Night Lights. His future plans include attending college to pursue a degree in engineering with the goal of applying his problem-solving skills to design and innovation in the future. Number 7, Parker Sertivan is escorted by his mom, Kim, dad, Terry, and sister, Olivia. Started on varsity for 4 years as a kicker. Favorite memory was kicking the game-winning field goal last year against Ponte Vedra. Plans to play football in college and studying engineering. Number 9, Darius Rogers is escorted tonight by his mom, dad, and brother. He won top 10, 11 players in Jacksonville. Favorite memory is going on to the road to beat Mosley last year in the playoffs. Plans to attend Syracuse University to major in sports management and pursue and playing college football for the Orange. Number 12, Javen Turner, escorted by Daisy Taylor, Gerald Turner, and Zion Turner. He's played safety and cornerback for varsity over his last 3 years. Favorite memories were in Alabama when they beat Jameson during the sophomore year and scoring over 7 touchdowns during his freshman season. Plans to pursue a degree in financial management with a minor in taxation at the collegiate level while continuing his commitment as a defensive corner on an athletic team. Number 13, Landon Mills, escorted by his parents, Lawrence and Kylie. Played defensive end for varsity football for the last 3 years, maintained 3 years of AB honor roll. Plans to attend college to major in aeronautical engineering. Number 43, Nick Moreno, is escorted by his mom and dad. He has earned and maintained a 3-point GPA in high school and plans on attending UNF to receive his degree in construction management and major in business. Number 45, Adriana Mato, is escorted by mother Angel, father Adriana, and sister Alea. It's a first-year corner. He's played 3 years of varsity lacrosse. His favorite team memory is beating Clay this year. I plan to attend the College of Worcester in Ohio to major in political science while playing lacrosse before going to law school. Number 47, Thomas Thrasher, or Tommy, escorted by James and Christina Thrasher, his parents. Favorite memory is the bus rides to the playoff games last year. His future plans at this time are undecided. Number 18, Noah Bolton, escorted by his mom, Pam, father, Ryan. He's a wide receiver for the last 3 years, also runs varsity track and field, and plays rugby. Favorite team memory was scoring this year against Riverside. Plans to attend college to major in finance. Afterward, he hopes to pursue a career in the Marine Corps. Number 20, Grant Charles, is escorted by his mom, Shelley, and dad, Joe. Noel Charles, Maddie, Isabel Marks, and Sophia Marks. He has 2 years of football experience with 4 years of lacrosse. He plans to study engineering at the University of North Florida. Number 23, Fabrice Joseph, is escorted by Coach Derek Cipoletti, his cousin Ryan Ciliak, his brother Sebastian Cruz, and Miss Ryan Cruz. He's been a member of the varsity football team all 4 years in Fleming Island. Plans to attend University at FIU to major in automotive technician. Number 40, Preston Boomallow, is escorted by Louisa, Kenneth Boomallow, his parents, and Kiera, his sibling. He has played football since 5 years old. He plans to attend the university to major in either sports medicine or exercise science. Number 62, Corbin Yarbrough, is escorted by his coach, his father, Coach Corey Yarbrough, his mother, Carly, and his sister, Kenzie. He has shown to be a driven and versatile offensive lineman who has excelled across the position, priding himself on teamwork and execution. When not on the field, he trains for football, volunteers measurable hours, fostering and rescuing sick or feral cats and kittens throughout the Northeast Florida. Currently has a 4.4 GPA. Plans to attend Division I level football, multiple offers right now, attracting continuing interest from Power 4 programs. Plans on pursuing a college degree that will prepare him for a future in law. Number 71, Cade Starcher, escorted by Rachel Griffith. He's been offensive lineman for the varsity team these past 2 years. After high school, he plans to go into an electrical trade. Number 74, Roman Mauricio. He's escorted by Molly Martineau and Gabriella Mauricio. He started playing football better late than never. He's planning to go to college to get a Bachelor's of Science degree in digital marketing. That is your football class for the class of 2026. Cheerleading. First up is Megan Basket, escorted by Dr. John and Dr. Rosie Basket and brother Bryson. Been a 4-year varsity cheerleader. Favorite memory are the summer practices during her junior year. Plans to graduate high school with her AA degree and pursue kinesiology at a 4-year university. Grace Boyson is escorted by her father Joseph and mother Michelle Boyson, brothers Joey and Gavin. This is her 4th year cheering for Fleming Island. She's loved being part of the supportive and spirited team. One of her favorite memories is going to nationals every year. While I haven't decided on a specific school year, I plan to attend a 4-year university and work toward a career in the medical field. Madeline McCardle is escorted by her mom Laura Boyson and sisters Faith and Harper. It's her 3rd year on the Fleming Island co-ed team. Her favorite memories are her national trip to Disney. Plans to attend college to major in nursing to become a nurse practitioner specializing in plastic surgery. Daisy Fletcher is escorted by her parents Josh and Jill Fletcher and her siblings Josh and Olivia. Her favorite team memory was learning a new sport her senior year, becoming an All-American athlete while making new friends along the way. She plans to attend college to major in sports media. Sadie Peretta is escorted by her dad Jenner, mom Elise, brothers Gabriel and Evan, and sister Sabella. Sadie was named an All-American at UCA camp this summer, excited to travel to London to represent Fleming Island High School cheer in the New Year's Day parade. Sadie plans to attend UNF and will major in nursing. Aubrey Slayman is escorted by her parents Christina and Brian. Younger brother Jet Jeter, been on the cheer team all 4 years and is graduating from the ACE program with her ACE diploma. Plans on attending the University of South Florida to major in nursing. After earning her degree, she continues her education by attending a nurse practitioner school and specializing in pediatrics. That is your class of 2026 cheerleaders. Dance team, class of 2026 seniors. Cassandra Abood, escorted by her mom Norel Hart, Hamden, dad Lucien Abood, and brother Jason. Cassandra is the co-captain of the dance team, is currently Miss Fleming Island High School, and Ignite National Dance Competition Ambassador, a member of the All-American Team for National Dance Alliance, a dedicated leader on and off the stage. She's been involved in student government, served as student council secretary, active member of National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, Interact. She will be graduating with the ACE program with a degree in the merit distinction with over 300 hours devoted to her community. Plans to attend a University of Florida to pursue medical studies and continue serving her community through a career in the medical field. Emerson Finberg is escorted by her dad Jeff, her mom Karen, her brother Dalton, and Everly, her little sister. Part of the dance team the past 2 years. Her favorite memory would just be all the football games because how much fun everyone has together, the bonds, and I've been able to create with the girls. Plans to attend college and major in ultrasound and become an OB sonographer.
There you go. Thanks for being
Ava
here.
Lynn is escorted by her dad Kent, mom Diane, and brother JD. She has earned her ACE diploma while actively participating on the cheer team for 3 years and currently a member of the dance team during her senior year. Plans to pursue a degree in health sciences and rehabilitation with the goal of becoming a licensed occupational therapist. Haley Musco is escorted by her parents, Dominique and Katie. Been part of many clubs such as National Honor Societies, FBLA, and Yearbook, 2 of which she's been the editor. She's been a favorite part of high school, being on the dance team, having the opportunity to perform alongside all her favorite people. She plans to attend college and major in physical therapy and athletic training with the goal of treating professional athletes. Brooke Solis is escorted by her mom, Amy, and dad, Chris, and brother, Jacob. She's been on the FI dance team since her sophomore year, captain this year. Her favorite memory is to make the Nationals last year as a team. Plans to attend Florida Atlantic University and major in exercise science to become a pediatric physical therapist. Tambry Wright is escorted tonight by her mom, dad, and brother. Her favorite memory from the dance team was getting kidnapped for her big little sister reveal and going to breakfast afterwards. She's loved NDA camp because she's learned a lot and got to meet so many great people. Plans to attend college to major in aesthetics and cosmetology. That is your dance team for 2026. Next up is the NJROTC. First, we have Jackson Bradley, escorted by his parents John and Ashley Fisher. During 4 years, he's attended Fleming Island High School, has made memories with the people inside of the ROTC program. Favorite memory has been a basic leadership training when all the cadres told bedtime stories to the platoons. I plan to attend college to earn a degree in criminology. Kaylin Franklin is escorted by Melanda Franklin Corpus and Al Corpus, grandparents. Been in the ROTC for 3 years with the current rank of chief. She's a National Honor Society member for 3 years. She plans to attend college to major in law enforcement. Brandon Henderson is escorted by Denise and Michelle Henderson, ROTC Operations Officer, Army Basic Commander, Orienteering Assistant, and Athletics Assistant. Plans to attend FSCJ and pursue a career in sports medicine. Orion Kincaid is escorted by Dad Samuel, brother Shiloh, and sister Leanna. Within 4 years of ROTC, he's graduated from the Leadership Academy. Participated in 6 of 8 teams and was selected as Administration Officer, Orienteering Team Commander, and Color Guard Team Commander for the 25-26 school year. Plans to attend FSCJ and get an AS, then attend UCF and earn a Bachelor's in Science for Nursing and becoming a nurse. Gabrielle Lester is escorted by parents Melanie and Henry. Been a part of the NJROTC for 4 years, platoon commander, went to BLT twice, air rifle team commander. Favorite memory is dancing with the unit after drill meets. Plans to attend college on an ROTC scholarship, get a degree in political science, and become a lawyer. Ethan Masters, escorted by Brandon and Danielle Masters, has been a part of the program in the ROTC for 4 years, 3rd platoon chief for the unit. Strives to attend Southeastern University for a degree in ministerial leadership. Andrew Moffitt is escorted by parents Christine and Matthew and sister Catherine. He's part of the Florida American Legion Boys State Leadership Academy graduate, executive officer for the Fleming Island NJROTC unit. Plans to attend USF and become an Army Specialist Force aviator. Aaliyah Moore is escorted by David and Crystal. During her high school experience, visited London with band, became a girls state delegate, and honored as the supply officer of the ROTC unit and a member of the St. John's River College Board. Plans to attend Florida A&M University, majoring in information technology and becoming an officer in the Air Force. Arma Peltier is escorted by Mom Jen, Dad PJ, and Sister Finley. Is the commanding officer of the NJROTC unit. Plans to attend Florida Tech and major in aeronautical science with an emphasis in professional pilot studies. Sebastian Roberts, escorted by Mom Joy Roberts. Basic leadership training for Camp Platoon Cadre for the past 2 years. I plan to major in accounting at UNF. Mackenzie Shevlin is escorted by her mother Carrie. Father is currently deployed in Guam, and her older brother, Jalen McCracken. Has a 3.4 GPA, ROTC unit for 4 years, graduated Leadership Academy, been on the drill and athletics team all 4 years. Plan on joining the Navy to become an aviation technician just like her father. Connor Thomas is escorted by John Thomas, 1st Platoon Commander for the NJROTC, went to NYLT for Boy Scouts of America, as well as serving as a team as the Senior Patrol Leader. Plans to enroll in college at Embry-Riddle. Ryan Vetrano is escorted by Jenny Guegavo and Joe Vetrano. Done 4 years of ROTC with TC with 4 years in the marching band. I was with the band when we became state champions. I plan on entering the United States Navy to pursue a career working with K-9. Lane White, escorted by Barbara White. Been in the ROTC for 3 years, running in multiple orientation competitions. Future plans is to join the military. Elizabeth Wilder is escorted by Katie Wilder, 4th year ROTC cadet, earned the title of training officer and rank of cadet lieutenant, junior grade, completed 4 years of the drill team, earning a varsity letter. Plans to attend college to major in elementary school education. And that is your ROTC for the class of 2026. Now for the Eagle Band 1. Valeria Arreo is escorted by Mom Asmaria Reyes Doreo, Felipe Arreo, Paula, his sister and brother David. 4 years of marching band, 4 years wind ensemble, 4 years of jazz band. FSU Tri-State participant, Velocity, 4 years All-County. U.S. Festival of Winds participant, 2 years of leadership. National Honor Society, Society of Physics, Marine Science Club, and Carnegie Hall performer. Plans to attend college to major in music performance and continuing marching band and concert band. Caleb Bennett is escorted by Elizabeth Cooper and Lily Katz. 4 years of marching band, 1 year of wind ensemble, 2 years of indoor percussion, performed in the London New Year's Day Parade and at Carnegie Hall. Plans to attend college and study computer engineering. Rachel Bloom is escorted by parents Jason and Gina. Rachel is a 4-year member of EBO Color Guard, Winter Guard, Wind Ensemble, ViStar, intern, president and founder of Fashion Club, NHS, FBLA, student member of the Clay County Bar Association, been a teen court attorney for Clay County, interned at 3 law firms in the area. Plans to attend the University of Florida with a degree in business and plans to go to law school. Riley Boswell, escorted by mom Lilia and Ryan, dad, stepmom Amy. Favorite part of attending marching band for the past 4 years was the ability to perform and compete with other bands and make connections through the program. Plans to attend the UCF to major in aerospace engineering. Kaylee Brown is escorted by her mom and dad, Pat, Kate, and Chris. Been in marching band for 4 years, Winter Guard for 2, and National Honor Society for 3, National Arts Honor Society for 3. Plans to get her associate's degree in science for FSCJ in dental hygiene and become a dental hygienist. Cassidy Burke is escorted by parents Kim and Patrick. She is a 4-year member of the EBO Color Guard, member of National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, officer in the Fashion Forward Club, recipient of the University of Cambridge ACE Diploma with merit. Plans on attending Florida State University to major in hospitality and tourism. Noah Bussey, escorted by Father Todd and Mother Amanda and Sister Micah. 1 year of symphonic band, 3 years of wind ensemble, 4 years of jazz band, 4 years seasons of marching band, 3 seasons of indoor percussion, 3-time state champion, Bands of America finalist, All County Honor Band, and U.S. Festival of Winds performer. Plans to attend university to pursue a degree in music education. Claire Coward is escorted by Sierra Weissner and Joshua Coward. Been in the marching band for 4 years with Winter Guard for 3. Plans to attend cosmetology school at Aveda. Landon Gookins is escorted by mom Lauren Hubel and Kurt Gookins. 1 year of symphonic band, 3 years wind ensemble, solo and ensemble state superior, Bands of America finalist, Bands of America bronze medalist, 3-time state champion. Plans to go to Florida State University to major in business. Kayla Hunter is escorted by Jennifer Hunter. 4 years of varsity Winter Guard, 4 years of marching band, Pageantry Arts Honor Society. Plans to finish her Associates in Science and attend a sonography program to specialize in pediatric cardiovascular sonography. Grayson Gochoko. His parents Michelle, Joe, and sister Kiana. Marching band for 4 years, wind ensemble for 3, current lieutenant in EBO, AP capstone recipient, AP Scholars Honors with Distinction, Carnegie Hill's second chair saxophone. Plans to attend a 4-year Westside College such as UCLA or Oregon State, to major in architect, and double minor in marine science and audio engineering. Elijah Krause is escorted by mother Catherine, sister Sailor, grandmother Debbie, and grandfather Ron. Drum major, marching band state champion, Bands of America bronze finalist, Bands of America state finalist, wind ensemble 2 years, band leadership 3 years, certified in multiple Adobe digital design programs. Plans to attend study music composition and finance at Florida State University. Addison Lockhart, escorted by mom and stepdad Stacy and Brian Atkins, siblings Kinsley and Beckham Atkins, dad and stepmom Clint and Rachel Lockhart. 4 years of marching band, 4 years of winter guard, 2 years of color guard captain, 2025 FFCC Rifle Solo Silver Medalist, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, National Art Honor Society, Pageantry Arts Honor Society, completed 4 years design track certifying and 3 industry certs. Plan to attend the University of major in graphic design and continue participating in marching and indoor color guard. Kennedy Matthews is escorted by her parents Rebecca and Kevin Matthews. She has completed 3 years in symphonic band, 2 in wind ensemble, and 2 years of band leadership. She plans to attend college to study rehabilitation science. Aaron Mejia Hackley is escorted by dad Daniel and mom Stephanie Hackley and sister Riley Mejia Hackley. 4 years of marching band, 3 years of jazz band, 2 years of leadership, EBO Carnegie Hall performer, 2025 Bands of America regional finalist, FFCC state champion, National Honor Society, Marine Science Club, and received the ACE diploma. Plans to attend college to major in biology and continue into medical school. Plans to participate in college marching band. Johaven Molina, escorted by mom Jocelyn and little brother Jetty and sister Geneva. Marching band for 4 years, wind ensemble 3, leadership 1, ACE diploma recipient, marched in the London New Year's Day parade and played at Carnegie Hall. Plans to attend a 4-year Florida University and major in finance. Torin Palmore is escorted by Tori, Angela, and Talon Palmore. Biggest accomplishment learning these 3 instruments in the band. Also being part in the EBO band making state champions. Plans to attend and study airplane aviation mechanics. Ward Parker, escorted by mom Melissa and father Rusty, marching band state champion and best percussion in the state. Plan to attend college to major in music and civil engineering. Chase Pugh is escorted by mom Rebecca, dad Mike, stepmom Tammy, and Julianne, sibling. Participated in marching band and concert band for all 4 school years, walked in the London New Year's Day parade, as well as performed at Carnegie Hall in New York City. Has played bass trombone in both marching band, concert band all 4 years. Some of the most memorable moments when we went to London's New Year's Day parade, performed at Carnegie Hall in New York City, won grand champion at FMBC's competition with bandmates. Enjoyed learning under the remarkable staff and friends he's made along the way and growing as a musician he is today, and pursue a career in being a fragrance specialist and continue being active in the music field, composing it as a hobby. Zoe Reed is escorted by Aaron Reed, Adam Reed, and Ava Reed. Include accomplishments being a member of EBO Guard for 4 years, Varsity Winter Guard, National Honor Society, Link Crew, Leader, ASL Honor Society, Hands Club, and Honor Society for Pageantry of Art. Took dual enrollment courses, earned over 100 volunteers, and maintained a 4.0 GPA. Plans to attend Georgia Southern to major in psychology with a minor in criminology. Peyton Reinhardt, escorted by mom and dad, Kevin and Sarah, little brothers Asher and Deacon. Been in marching band for 4 years, Varsity Winter Guard 4 years, National Honor Society, Pageantry Arts Honor Society, Carnegie Hall performer, Color Guard captain, will complete her associate degree in 2026. Plans to major in Certified American Sign Language Interpreter. Ashley Ruda is escorted by Alan Ruda, Allison Coates, and Brianna Coates. Marching band for 4 years and winter guard for 3. Plans to attend college to major in biology. Kylie Sane is escorted by mother Sheila and father Toby and brother Hunter. Completed 2 years as mellophone section leader, 1 year as band captain, 1 year in symphonic band, and 3 years in wind ensemble. Plans to attend Florida State University, major in music education. Tyler Sands, escorted by parents Nicole and Ryan, grandparents Mary Ellen Drumheller, Deborah and Frank Ulick, and brother Jacob Sands. Marching band state champion and runner-up, marched in London, played at Carnegie Hall in New York. Principal trumpet, 4 years of jazz, 3 years of top band. Plans to attend a university and major in music education. Become a welder. Jana Smith, escorted by Misha and Larry Smith. Has been a member of EBO Color Guard for the past 4 years. She's active in many clubs, including Film Club, Interact, FCCLA, Child Care Club, and Vice President of Future Florida Educators America. Plans to attend college at Florida A&M University and join the Marching 100. Plans to study at Pediatric Occupational Therapy. Ella Sumanen, escorted by Elena and Joseph. She has received her ACE diploma after 3 years. Favorite memory has been in the band for 4 and the ability to make incredible talent with fellow musicians. Plans to attend the University of Central Florida to major in architect. Taylor Torsky is escorted by Dad Richard, brother Austin, and sister Summer. Been in the wind ensemble for 2 years, marching band for 3, planning to attend Florida University to major in music education. Hunter Yearwood is escorted by mom, dad, and younger brother. Marching band for 4, concert band for 4, indoor percussion for 1, National Honor Society for 3, National Art Honor Society for 2, and a 4.1 GPA. Plans to attend Florida State College at Jacksonville for 2 years while maintaining his job at Publix. Will transfer to the University of Florida to complete a bachelor's degree in marketing and finance. Ethan Wiggins, escorted by parents Lance and Sandy, has been in the marching band for 4 years with Eagle Band 1 and will graduate this coming May with his ACE diploma. Plans to attend college and pursue a degree in engineering or law. Soria Fong is escorted by mother, father, and brother. Best part of being in the band was traveling to different places for the band, Carnegie Hall and the London New Year's Day Parade. Plans to attend college to study pre-pharmacy. And that is your class of 2026 for Eagle Band 1. Last but not least, we would like to recognize Mr. Bruce Cloud. Tonight marks the end of an era as Bruce Cloud will be calling his final Fleming Island High School football game. Mr. Cloud has been the voice of the Golden Eagles since the school started in 2003. When it opened its doors, he has taught both math and social studies in his time here. He is the original voice for both football, boys and girls basketball, and varsity baseball. Over the course of 22 years, Mr. Cloud has been an assistant softball coach and the boys golf coach since 2006. During his time with golf, his team has won 4 district titles, 3 regional titles, 2 state champions, and 1 individual state champion. Mr. Cloud was recognized in both 2023 and 24 as the Florida Dairy Farmers Coach of the Year and the Clay County Coach of the Year in 2023. Mr. Cloud, Coach Cloud, Bruce, thank you for all you've done for the Fleming Island High School Golden Eagle family these last 22 years, and we wish you the best in your next chapter of life.
up, champ.
Fleming Island would like to stress that interscholastic athletics, including games like this one tonight, teach lifetime values such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. Once again, welcome to Fleming Island High School. Association. Number 5, back judge is Ted Williamson. 2, umpire Keith Crothers. 4, line judge Brock Williamson. 1, the referee, David Hoppy. 3, linesman Michael Copeland. And 8, electronic clock operator Patrick Cofield. Thank you for all that you do.
Is that what the ECO stands for?
As they do, if you would, please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. And in just a moment, Eagle Band 1 will play tonight's national anthem. Can't even begin to read Middleburg's numbers. number 3, Dominic Swilly, number 5, Gino Addison, and number 66, Trent Pavlis. For the Golden Eagles, number 1, Sebastian Cruz, number 7, Parker Sertivin, and number 9, Jarius Rogers.
I think it's a game of the week for Action News Sports too.
Fleming Island will receive and move from the south end zone to the north to start the game.
Didn't actually say who won the toss.
And here come the Golden Eagles! Going deep to receive the opening kickoff for the Golden Eagles, number 1, Sebastian Cruz, number 4, Chase Donaldson. Teeing up the ball to kick off, number 50, Brock Arroyo. Short kick. Middleburg recovers. They'll take possession at the 32-yard line of Fleming Island. Yeah. The guy was a DB too. #16, Dalton Moats, quarterback for Middleburg. Addison with the carry. First to get him is number 40, Preston Bumpalo. Very little gain, second down and 9. Once again, wrapped up in the backfield, this time leading the charge, number 20, Grant Charles. And losses back to the 35-yard line. Third down and 13. Ball is incomplete. Pressure applied by Jarius Rogers. Going to bring up 4th down.
Do what now? Yeah.
Sebastian Cruz knocked that out of the receiver's hand at the sideline. That'll bring up the kicker. Sebastian Cruz to receive the punt. High wobbly punt goes out of bounds short. And the Golden Eagles will take over at their own 23-yard line. Make that the 25-yard line, 10-yard punt. Gentry, the quarterback for the Golden Eagles. McNeil in the backfield. Brady Digman moves to wideout.
Yep.
Illegal procedure to call against the Golden Eagles.
If he had moved and gone over and then moved back, he'd have been okay. Yep.
5-yard penalty puts him back at the 20-yard line, 1st and 15. Gentry on the carry, he'll cross the 20. He'll be down at the 22-yard line. 2nd down and 13. Gentry slips down at the 20. He'll lose 2.
Give it to the running back. The running back's still running. I guess I'm on TV. I shouldn't say stuff like that. Got to.
Third down and 15. Pass is caught. Gain is to the 30. That's Tristan Stevenson on the reception. Gain of 10. They'll be 5 yards short of the first down. 4th and 5. Parker Sertivan making his way onto the field. Penalty on the play. Illegal procedure, the call against the Golden Eagles. Backs it up to the 25, 4th down and 10. Sertivan gets the punt off. Takes a back and forth bounce in Middleburg territory. It'll be downed at the 41-yard line. Southern Brothers Flooring and Cabinets is your locally owned and operated one-stop shop for all your home remodeling needs. From flooring and cabinets to closets and backsplashes, as well as a complete home, bath, and kitchen remodel, Southern Brothers has you covered. They're located next to the new Aldi at the corner of Town Center Boulevard and County Road 220, behind the Chick-fil-A right here on Fleming Island. Go see Southern Brothers Flooring and Cabinets today for your next home project. Moats hands it off. Landon Howard leading the charge. Pick up 1, 2nd down and 9. If you need your wing fix, head on over to Mr. Chubby's Wings at 2349 Village Square Parkway across from the hospital. Mild or hot, teriyaki or barbecue, Mr. Chubby's has you covered. You want the best pulled pork smoked shoulder butt sandwich, head to the south gate and grab yours from Mr. Cunningham. He's been smoking the pork all day long, and those sandwiches are delicious. You'll support 55, Landon Howard knocks down the pass attempt. That'll bring up 3rd down and 9. Pass is caught. Receiver's pushed out of bounds. He'll be out at the 50. That'll bring up 4th down. Middleburg is leaving their offense on the field, 4th and 1. Timeout called on the field by the Golden Eagles. That's their first of the half. 6:31 to go in the first quarter. Take the drive down 17 to Green Coast Springs for all your vehicle needs at Garber Auto Mall. Chevy, Buick, GMC, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Garber has just the right fit for you and your family. Protecting what matters most on and off the field, Chad Hollingsworth with Farm Bureau has you covered.
Hello and welcome. Little delayed on the announcement for opening the game. I was delayed getting here for a doctor's appointment for my baby.
I was just about to say.
Oh.
Who's delayed?
It was me.
Snap to the halfback. He'll be stacked up.
Well, it's good to have you, my friend.
Oh, good to be here.
They're going to mark him
Middleburg going for on 4th.
Line of Golden Eagles.
And looks like they're going to be marking it a first down.
And they'll give him the first down from there.
Yep, it's a first down.
Very good, Middleburg. We've seen them once this season.
Yep, we saw them at Orange Park.
And I do apologize if I sound out of breath. I am.
So now we know those who are athletes and those who are not.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ran up the bleachers, and from where I had to park, I'm going to say a good at least half mile.
Hey, you know, that's indicative of the of this game tonight. I mean, it's senior night, but it has a big game feel to it.
Absolutely, man. I was on the way here, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get there 6:56. Way later than I want to, obviously. But I already knew I was running late. And then it's 6:56, and then just getting into the parking lot.
6:29
I was like,
to
nope.
go.
Well, it's a big rivalry game, so
a water break.
you would expect
Man.
to have all that traffic and
Yeah, I definitely expected the
everything
traffic. I did not expect to have to park
Both
on the
teams making
opposite
their way
side
back out to the
of the
field.
school from the field.
wow.
It is. So just to give you guys a heads up of what's going on at the field, the immediate parking lot is completely full. There's no spots, not even handicapped. Those are completely full as well. The very next parking lot directly across from that one is completely full. Same thing, no handicap. Middleburg throwing. Open receiver, bobbles it, and then comes down with it.
Pass is caught.
That's number 1 as I get my roster. Just Jordan
Tackle
Williams.
made by David Fuentes.
David Fuentes on the
Middleburg will
tackle,
have a first
as we will
down
steal a
at
little bit of
24-yard
the
line of Fleming Island.
Fleming Island commentary to help us out
And I tell
since
you
I
what,
was delayed.
Yep, and I tell you what, this is his final game.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
This is his going away game?
He's going into retirement.
Wow. Well, congratulations to him.
Mr. Cloud.
Several Golden Eagles make that stop.
Yep, I want to say thanks to him for having provided the early call on the game.
Grant Charles, number 20, and number 99,
Absolutely.
Kyrie Beeman.
Glad to see that this Fleming team is and commentary is willing to help us out. Because again, I was not expecting to be.
Well, you know, this is home for us.
Yeah, this is. I was not expecting to be as delayed as it was, but hey, we got here. We're here to watch a good game. Got here within the first quarter, so that's positive news.
Yep.
Just about halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's been an interesting game so far, where Middleburg, they kicked off the game and recovered the ball.
Oh, they kicked an onside, or they just kicked deep and they got to it?
They just got to it.
Wow. What is that?
But the Fleming Island defense has stood up to them so far,
Yeah.
as you see on the board.
Yeah, 0-0. That was the first thing I did when I got here, was got the clock fixed. Man. I had everybody looking at me crazy as I was running by. They're like, man, is this game worth you running to? I'm like,
It actually is.
Yeah, it is.
It's a big rivalry game.
Absolutely. So if I sound out of breath, it's because I am.
Addison gets hit.
And
just
I'm
crosses the
sure,
line
you
of
know, Middleburg
scrimmage.
is looking to break a streak against Fleming Island.
Forward progress.
Well, remember,
is gonna be
we did
stopped.
the corresponding game last year. They were
Yep.
blown away 42-6.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I remember that game. I remember us
Buffalo
going into that
number
game.
17, Ty
Actually,
Street in on
that was the
stop.
game I was at Oakleaf.
That's the game, yep.
So I remember texting you guys while I was at Oakleaf, getting the Oakleaf Mandarin game, which is going on again
Field goal
tonight as
kicker
well.
on the try.
And, they're going to go for a field goal here.
36-yard attempt.
from
by Arroyo.
the hold will be at the 26, so it'll be 10 yards past that 36-yard attempt on a 4th down. Let's see if he's got the leg. It's up. It's got the distance, and the height is good. So they'll go on the scoreboard first.
Your score, Middleburg 3
with a 36-yard field goal.
You know, Garrett, with the Middleburg's record coming into this game, and with Fleming Islands, I'm sure Middleburg is fancying their chances.
They definitely are.
At breaking a losing streak against the Golden Eagles.
Actually, at work earlier today, I did have one of my customers who is a parent for a Fleming Island player who was asking me about the game and my thoughts on it. And coming into it, it's a mixed feeling, because Fleming we've seen play against bad teams and good teams. They've won some and they've lost some on both sides.
3-3.
Yep. They've had very close ones, such as the Creekside game, which is probably still my favorite game this season thus far, other than, I would say, last week with
Terry Parker.
Yep, Terry Parker.
And the little guy.
And the little guy.
Yep.
John Dukes III. So I would say, other than the little guy, that Creekside game, because it was so strategic, we were getting poured on. It was the first rain of the season.
But it was also competitive, though.
It was. It literally came down to the last field goal, a couple of missed plays, and that's going to be an offsides. One of the guys from Middleburg on the closest side of the field got past the 40 before it was kicked. So that's going to be an offsides. They'll do a re-kick after they move it back. But, no, yeah, that Creekside game was – there were a lot of new tests and trials that were done there. We went into the game thinking that we were going to have to record only, and we were able to – hold on as we troubleshoot some technical difficulties. One of our cable boxes fell. We were trying to get that back online. But we were expecting to only be able to record the game, and we were actually able to stream the entire game thanks to our internet. There is no offsides on this time. I'll call it for you. It's going to be fielded at the 32 by number 4.
This is fielded.
He's going to keep going. That's Chase Donaldson. He gets all the way to the Middleburg 49 from their own 32. So a, what do we call that, 10, 20, 26-yard run.
Ball will be placed down at the 50, and it's going to be first
there we
down,
go. There's some
Golden
footage.
Eagles.
We had a camera box fall that knocked our cable out, and we had to do an immediate troubleshoot to get that fixed. So we've got a frozen picture now. 1 second. Let me see if I can
do a restart.
Restart the picture. Let's do. Yep.
Pass intended for
Restarting the
Pachota.
video.
Ball short.
There we go.
Second down.
There we are. All right. And we'll have to do a little bit more troubleshooting at halftime, but at least to get to camera back operational after an equipment failure. It fell off the table. And on that first down play, they spotted the ball at the 50, not the 49. On this, the first down play going nowhere, so it is 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
4 minutes left to go in the first. Fleming Island with the ball. It's going to pitch.
McNeil
and there's a
with the
penalty
pitch.
flag, most likely
Penalty
a holding
marker
call.
on the field. McNeil gets 5.
That's Cedric McNeil on the carry. I'm going to pull up some huddle for the Golden Eagles roster. And, oh, do I have one? Oh, I do have a paper roster. I only saw the Middleburg, thought it was 2 pages.
Penalty
My
is
mistake, I don't need huddle.
Middleburg.
You have the updated paper roster. Look at you, Courtney. I wasn't even here to help you out. And that penalty is going to push an automatic first down. And they will spot it at the 30.
15-yard face mask penalty.
That's a face
Moves
mask
the ball
penalty.
to the 30-yard line of Middleburg.
So
That's
not a holding
first
penalty like I
down,
thought.
Golden Eagles.
That's first down for Fleming Island at the 30, pushing into Middleburg territory. I'm finally halfway getting my breath back. McNeil is trying to bounce out. He is drugged down.
Gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And it looks like that was by number, trying to tell, it looks like 15,
Your offensive
18.
lineman for the
Number
Golden Eagles,
18,
51, Noah Moreno,
Mason
52,
Peavy is who we will
Isbell,
credit.
62,
There was another
former
Middleburg
Yarborough,
player on the
71,
stop.
Cage Starcher in 76. Caleb
And that will bring
Thrasher.
up second and we'll say 13 after the loss on the carry.
Choda, number 5. 10 is Ciliac. Stevenson, number 2.
So what do you, I know we didn't get to do much of a pregame. This is going to be a handoff to Ryan Ciliac.
Ciliac with a blocker.
He's got a blocker in front of him. He's got the
Him on
first
his
down.
feet.
After that
Gets
outside
inside the 20.
carry inside the red
And that's going
zone.
to be a first down, Golden
We'll pause the
Eagles.
clock for the chains moving.
Gavin Boyson, number 14.
And they will be
is the
at
fourth wide
officially
receiver for
the
Golden
18,
Eagles.
17-yard
And the
line,
Eagles are gonna set up
pushing
shop
on Middleburg's
in
red zone
Mr.
door,
Gordo's red zone.
looking for the goal line for the first time tonight. And this is their first drive, correct, Courtney? Because, again, I missed the first little bit. You said Middleburg got their own
Well,
kick.
Well, this is the furthest they've gotten into our Middleburg territory.
Okay, so you said they recovered the kick. And
Yeah,
then
there was a drive after.
that pass was Tristan Stevenson. We called his number last week, and he calls it again this week. 6 points for Tristan Stevenson to put Fleming Island on the board after a Middleburg field goal to put them up ahead 6-3. We'll see Sertivin on
23-yard touchdown
to
pass
attempt
from
the point
Eric
after.
Gentry to Tristan Stevenson puts the Golden Eagles on the scoreboard.
And the
Number
boot
16, Grayson
will
Critch
try to add
on
another extra point
hold
to
for the
his
point
stats for the
after,
year
and Parker Servin,
and put them up
number
7-3.
7 to try.
It is up. It's tipped.
Ball is
There's a
tipped
flag.
behind the scrimmage, but there is a penalty marker down.
And we'll see what the call is. Potentially, I couldn't tell 100%, but it looked like maybe a push-off of one of the Fleming Island. Personal foul.
Personal
Hands
foul
to the
against
face, I
Middleburg.
think. Some sort, again, probably a push-off of some sort to get to
Retry
that
the
ball.
point.
And they will get to retry the point after as I fix the clock. So coming into the game, we're almost at the end of the first quarter. Having seen at least the start of the game yourself, Courtney, what are your thoughts on this game going to be going through the rest of it?
Well,
With Middleburg and Fleming, the records thus far, what do you think is going to be some key points for each team?
Well, you know, Fleming Island, we've said this all season, penalties. Early in the game, they had, you know, a couple of penalties.
Kick is up.
Kick is up and good.
Kick is good.
So penalties, definitely. We've talked about that with Fleming. What about, I mean, we've only seen Middleburg once this year, and it was against Orange Park, if I do remember correctly.
Yep.
And that game, no disrespect to Orange Park, but that was
Pretty much a no contest.
no contest game for Middleburg. We've seen their schedule, and they've had some teams that they've faced off against. But other than Orange Park, with us looking at them, is there anything really that we know of note for them this season?
Well, just that they have a good record, 7-1. I mean, it's nothing to scoff at, but like you said, you know, quality of opponent, maybe a little bit questionable, but hey, listen, they've got the record. And this is a rivalry game. You know, one thing about rivalry games, they bring out something else in you.
Absolutely.
So, you know,
So
something that Fleming Island has to be wary of.
Yeah, I mean, really, the only game they lost was 2 weeks ago.
I think that was Ponte Vedra.
At Ponte Vedra, 41-14. Other than that, they have faced Westside, NEFI, which I believe is North Florida Educational Institute, I think.
Mhm.
Clay, which the Clay game was a close one for them, and they did come away with a 1-point victory. The kickoff is going to be fielded at the 5 and brought out, and he trips over his own footing at the 25.
Jordan Williams returns it to about the 26.
So Clay game being we haven't seen much of Clay this season, but 28-27.
Middleburg have it first down,
and that was against Fleming, and they got hurt pretty bad at that Fleming game. Zarapath Academy, Ridgeview, which is kind of an Orange Park situation. They're lost to Pontevedra, and then their win last week in overtime against Beachside. So coming off of an overtime win against Beachside, who is 5-2 overall and 4th in their district, who is currently facing off against Orange Park 7-7.
Handoff goes.
Yeah, handoff going pretty much nowhere, actually, for a loss of 2.
Gain is to the loss,
so
back to the 25.
We have,
second down and 11.
We have Middleburg's schedule. And again, tonight we're at Fleming, who is currently 4-3, 1-1, third for the district. And Middleburg is going to wait for the call.
Time left in the first quarter.
A little bit of time discrepancy here on my side. Second down, Middleburg. Looks like they're going to hand off. Nope, it's going to be a keeper. He's going to take it up and get a couple of yards past the initial line of scrimmage.
Buffalo with the
bring up a third down, a gain of, we'll say 4. Bring up a third.
29-yard line.
And I'm going to say 8.
We'll bring up third down and 7.
The announcer's called 3rd and 7. He might have a better visual from midfield than I do. But we have Fleming, who is, again, 4-3. They have lost to Oakleaf. We watched that one. They lost to Pontevedra heavily, same as Middleburg. They lost to Creekside. We were at that one. That was a close game that a couple of parents that I've talked to have said they felt that should have gone their way. There were a couple of questionable calls for them, and that game was lost by a field goal. Interception. Stevenson. He's still going. He's going to cut back to the midfield at the 30, running in his own teammate, and finally brought down. Stevenson, interception, tackled by Jordan Williams after scrambling. And that's going to bring up first down for the Eagles after Middleburg trying to scramble to get out of a sack, throwing into coverage, and Stevenson coming up with the ball to give Fleming another possession in this first quarter. 16 seconds left to go. And we saw 1 pick 6 last week by Donaldson, and I believe 2 other interceptions total. Three for that game, did we not?
Yep.
Or was it 2?
I think it was about 3.
I think it was 3.
Yep.
I'm trying to recall. I've watched our highlight reel, I don't know, only 5 times, and you can only hear yourself so much. It gets in your head. Like, oh man, I need to change this about the way I commentate. Nah, I just want to be me. All right, handoff, and that's going to be to Celiac. He's going to go to the left side. There's a late flag penalty that comes in. Number 62 hit him, and he goes, what did I do? He just kind of turned to the ref and was like, did you mean to throw that at me, buddy? That's, I'm going to give him Corbett Yarborough. Sorry, I saw the flag go up, and he kind of stood there like, I think he was conversing with the ref, too, trying to figure out if that was him. It is against the offense. And his number
against the Golden Eagles.
I didn't see a number they called, but it was unsportsmanlike, and that I would assume with the penalty flag hitting him, it might have been against him.
Gain was to the 27.
But, one thing I'm interested to see in this game is how, Fleming Island, how they'll play out this game. Considering that, we saw them against Terry Parker last week, a weaker Terry Parker team, and we thought that, they did not close out the game as strongly as they should.
Yeah, definitely.
So now with better competition in a rivalry game, let's see. Well, so far they've actually done well.
Yes, I mean they've come up on top first, but as we already stated, the penalties, which they are now in a 2nd and 25 situation for, And they're going to do a short little,
Pachota with the catch.
excuse me, a short little check down pass to number 5,
so
Oliver Pachota.
The
That'll bring up
35-yard
Who had
line.
the dramatic
third down.
dive.
Yeah, he did, trying to get over a player, and instead of
And
just
that's
doing
the
a
end of your
hurdle,
first quarter. Your
he,
score, Fleming Island
he
7.
takes a dive for it.
Middleburg 3.
And that'll run out the first quarter. Third and I'm wanting to say like 22 or something like that. No, not 22, I'm sorry. Like 17. It's hard to see the markers with Middleburg right where the hash is. But they will flip the field and we might get a better visual. But, I mean, we've already stated the penalties for Fleming is going to kill them if they're not careful. And that right there was just kind of an example of that. Having a little bit of a gain on a play and then unsportsmanlike just pushing them back into just unneeded down yardage. And now they're at a 3rd and long situation where even if you were playing normally, a 3rd and 10 is something you don't scoff at. That's a terrible down situation. And now they're behind the sticks. And let's see, we're waiting for them to get the official chain mark. So the initial line of scrimmage is going to be at the 28, and they are at the 35. So that's going to be a 3rd and 17 situation behind the sticks. This is not, I mean, we've already said it. The penalties are going to kill them if they do not get them under check. They had a lot last week where as we said, they should have overperformed. And we're going to have a stoppage on the play. A timeout.
Timeout
Fleming.
called by the Golden Eagles.
And that'll bring them down to
Timeout
1
used.
left in the first half already, and that's just the start of the second quarter. So still, we said they underperformed last week, and we're hoping that they got it together, but this, I'm not a timeout expert, but I have watched and played the game enough to know that you don't want to burn 2 timeouts before your second quarter has even started. And they have done just that.
Well, such might be the intensity of the game.
Very, very true.
You cannot afford to lose this game if you're Fleming Island.
Definitely not, especially with some district placements on the line. They are in District 5A District 3, and they are currently 3rd behind Middleburg.
Which they won last year.
They did.
In this contest.
They did. This contest gave them the district victory. I don't think that that's going to be any type of potential for them tonight, as they are currently in 3rd. I think it would bump them to 2nd, but Middleburg is currently in 2nd with 2-1, and this would put Fleming at 2-1. Ponte Vedra leads at 3-1. Their only defeat for the district coming from Beachside, which I actually didn't know was fully in their district. I thought Beachside was a little far, but we've got a pass right-hand side of the field by Stevenson again.
To the 21-yard line.
We'll run the clock down 9 seconds,
short.
And he got out of bounds, and it'll go just that. It is a 4th down. Good gain on the play to get them inside a manageable 4th down. But we will see Sertivin come on for a field goal attempt. And I believe this one might be from 36. Nope, we're going to go 2 yards back, 38. Because it's at the 28 plus 10 for the field goal itself. 38-yard attempt. We've already seen Middleburg make a 36. We know Sertivin has the leg for it. We'll see if he can get it through.
That's why we call him the boot.
That's why he's the boot. It is up. Oh, blocked. Middleburg blocks it, gets through the line. They've already done it earlier just with a penalty. Number 17 has the ball, and he's uncontested going down the field. That is Ronald Seward, and he is untouched, no flags, all the way for a blocked field goal, recovered for a Middleburg touchdown. And Fleming fans are upset, thinking there might have been a block in the back or some sort of penalty on that. But Middleburg comes through the line, blocks the field goal, and goes all the way down for a touchdown to put them up 6, 9-7, and they will have an extra point attempt coming up as we wait for the officials to confer on if there was any type of misconduct penalty on that play.
What are the Broncos? What are the Middleburg? The Broncos?
Yep.
That was pretty much a Bronco run.
It
was
really
a gallop to the finish.
It definitely was. So Ponte Vedra leads 3-1 again, losing to Beachside, who district-wise is 1-1, tied with Fleming technically for third. And they are waving off a penalty, so there was no penalty. Or was there, because they are marking penalty yardage.
Penalties against Middleburg. Touchdown comes off the scoreboard.
Okay, so it comes off. And Fleming is happy.
Ball will be placed at the 40-yard line of the Golden Eagles.
So Middleburg will still get the ball, but there were penalties for a block in the back is what it looks like that run Middleburg 6 points off the board and puts them still in Fleming territory, but not a as exaggerated play as the blocked field goal return for a touchdown.
Back in the backfield with Moats.
And you know, of course, if you're a Fleming Allen fan, that's fine. But you know, if you're supporting Middleburg, or even if you're just a fan of the game, it's a shame to see that happen.
It is, because realistically, carry's going to go 1 yard carry, 2nd and 9. Because realistically, if you're watching the game and you're Fleming, you're happy the points come off the board. But even if the points come off the board and I'm a Fleming fan, I'm not even upset at the penalty. I'm upset that my team let someone through the line to block a field goal more than anything. Forget the points. The points are just an addition on top of piss poor play.
Well, here you go again.
Hey, I haven't said it this season. We got to carry right side. Because, I mean, if I'm a coach, Jarius Rogers on the tackle, it's going to be 3rd and 6. Because I mean, I haven't said that word this season. I mean, we were kind of recalling some of our older days, but again, if I'm a coach, they had that with the. I mean, the penalty.
It was that bad for you, right?
It really was.
You had to go into the old toolbox.
Realistically, that's the second time tonight it's happened. The first time was called back due to a penalty. This time they got through cleanly, so they've already attempted it once. And you got away with a reattempt after the penalty. A shovel pass forward is then dropped because it was a shovel forward. That was Ty Street on it, and they're blowing it dead.
4th down for Middleburg.
Because it was a shovel forward, it is technically a pass, not a fumble. So Middleburg lucks away with that one. Not being intercepted right into Ty Street. It just bounced off of him.
Thrasher made the defensive play on that one for the Golden Eagles.
I think so far in this game we have to give the defense for Fleming Allen some credit there.
Timeout called
absolutely,
on field
because
by Middleburg.
Realistically, Fleming's defense, we've already stated multiple times this season, Fleming's defense has potential for district championship. It absolutely does. They have done really well in all of their games, other than one.
4th down coming up for
and we know which game
Middleburg.
that was because it was a complete shutout for them. And we talked with them after that game, and they basically said they don't think that they came to play. They think that they got in their own head against an opponent that was better than them. The Ponte Vedra game we weren't able to watch, but the the Oakleaf game is the one I'm talking about, where they were shut out 31-0.
Totally shut out.
Totally shut out. It's the only game this season they have been shut out. Defense wasn't able to come away with much, and that realistically is the only game this season that they've had any lack of defense. The only one you could other contest is the Ponte Vedra game, lost 35-9, but we were not there to see that one, so I can't attest to it. I have talked with some of the parents, and they thought they did okay, but it just, again, it wasn't their regular play. It's going to be a high punt, and it will go out of bounds at, wait for the official spot, because he's just kind of walking. At the 35. 1 yard punt is what they're going to give him.
Place the ball at the 35-yard line.
So a 1 yard punt is probably the shortest punt I've ever seen. even though we had that very short one last week from Terry Parker,
Oh, they had many short ones.
this one somehow took the cake. I don't know how you Terry Parker doesn't even have a punter.
They don't have a kicker. Period.
I mean, I'm going to look at the Fleming, or sorry, not Fleming, the Middleburg roster. They do have a kicker. Yeah, I've called his name Brock Arugio. The last name is.
Well, remember they had a successful field goal. So
I mean, we knew that part, but
Right.
punting is a different game altogether. But
well, at least if you got a guy with a foot on him.
you would think so. But
Yeah.
to go for 1 yard, I didn't think you could have a shorter punt than Terry Parker, who doesn't have a kicker, but you somehow had done it, Middleburg. I'm going to give you an award for that.
Short gain on the play by the ball carrier, Dickman.
But either way, I mean,
He's going to pick up
Fleming's
2,
defense, like
second
we've
down
said,
and 8.
has done really good. Other than we'll say 2 games, but again, one we can't really call for because we weren't there to watch it, and the other we were there to call, and they just didn't seem like they were on their game. Middleburg's defense, on the other hand, we know has done decent, at least who they've faced. The only game they've lost was to Ponte Vedra. This is going to be a pass in the middle,
Pass is behind
and
Pachota.
Oliver Pachota just decided to try to turn before he even had the
Third
ball in
down
his
and
hands, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 8 after the drop pass. That will stop the clock, 9:30. So score-wise, because again, Middleburg has only lost 1 game to Ponte Vedra. That game was 41-14. So they've let Ponte Vedra score 41, which shows that they can be beat, obviously. But we know Ponte Vedra is a very good team because they are 6-2. They're 3-1 in the district. They're first in the district, and they have faced very tough teams, such as middle of the field pass caught by Ryan Ciliak. He's still going. Finally pushed out of bounds around the 39. And that's going to bring up first down and keep their drive alive. And that ball is going to be spotted at the 39, and they will take over with, or continue on, not take over, continue on with 9:19 remaining. So Ponte Vedra lost to Nice, tough team. Has won against Bartram, Baker County, Menendez, Fleming, and Middleburg in Orange Park.
Pitch goes to McNeil.
McNeil takes the ball to the right-hand side, gets a good, decent carry of about 7 for a second down, and looks like
Ball is
3.
down at the 33-yard line.
We'll say
Second
4,
down
actually.
and 4 to go for the Golden Eagles. Gain of 6.
So we know that Ponte Vedra is a very tough team to beat. Their record proves it. Their district standing proves it. Middleburg has lost to them. So I think that I would consider that a good loss to take, especially in district contendings. So we know that Middleburg's defense can perform. Can Middleburg's defense perform and their offense perform enough to come away with a win here is the question.
Like I said, I'm sure they're fancying their chances against this Fleming Island roster.
I would think so. Nothing would make them happier tonight. Long pass, and it's overthrown.
Gentry's pass.
That was
over
for
the head of the
Pachota trying to get another one back after the drop.
Oliver Pachota.
And it was over his head, looking
That'll
almost
bring
like
up
it was the
third
right
down and
hand
4.
center field hash, and it could not be hauled in. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4. The other thing we haven't seen much of tonight, at least much of since I've been here, that has been done efficiently, is the Cedric McNeil run game from Fleming. We saw him run through plenty of people last week, and we haven't seen a lot of it yet tonight. I'll say yet, as we have a lot of football left to play. And they might be going to him here with the dump off. Nope, he's going to fake it, and it's going to be a sack.
Gentry's going to be sacked.
Gentry
back
is
at the
brought down
45-yard line.
by initially number 4, Laurel Pitt, and then Dominic Swilly was also there.
That'll bring up
And that'll
fourth
bring up
down
a
and 16
huge
for
loss,
the Golden
4th and
Eagles.
16. And that'll bring on Sertivin, but not for a
on
good boot reason.
punt
This will
for
punt it
the Golden
away.
Eagles.
Keep needing to get binoculars. We need to put that on the equipment list, Courtney.
I
What
could
is that,
find you one.
number 6 for Middleburg? to return. I cannot see from here. Let me see if my phone camera can go in far enough to get a number. That is number 6. Sorry. That was Jordan Avellino.
Ball will be down at the 20-yard line.
We'll leave it for Fleming to down at the
25-yard punt.
20-yard line.
Middleburg will start at their own 20. $7:56 to go till halftime.
So nothing going for Middleburg or for Fleming. Middleburg will take over at their 20 with 7:56 remaining in the second. And we'll see what they can get going here after what I would consider so far has been a very decent performance from them, but only 3 points on the board.
They've been competitive. We have to give them that.
It's going to be a designated keeper. He'll get to the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1. They're still saying he's moving. And he kind of ran into just a gaggle of Fleming defenders. Jarvis Rogers is in there.
Number 26,
Number
also Levi Cox.
40, Preston Bumbelow was in there.
Gain of 1, second down
and number
9.
26, Levi Cox was in there. And that'll bring up second. They'll give him 1 yard on it, so 2nd and 9. Middleburg still waiting for the final call on the play. Lining up. Man in motion. Snap taken, direct snap play again, and he's eaten up in the backfield. Initially couldn't be brought down.
Wildcat once
And
again.
that was another almost an early stop by Landon Howard. Smart on him to not come down with a face mask there.
On the play, third down.
I didn't know if he had a helmet on him, but he definitely came flying in and did good to not get anything called on him. It's very easy when you're flying into like that to just kind of grab at anything and make sure that you're getting him, and he does good to keep his hands where they belong, which is on the body and not the helmet. Third down, and we'll say 7 to go. The direct snap Wildcat formation not working for Middleburg here. And they'll change it up just a little bit. Gonna fake the handoff, pass to the right side, and there's nothing there. That was intended for Jordan Williams, number 1, and covered by number 1, Sebastian Cruz. So one-on-one matchup. Now, am I talking about the numbers or the coverage is the question.
I guess only you can tell, eh?
Without looking at the entire play back over, that looks like it was man. Which I believe is what, if I recall Fleming's defense, that's what they try to stick in most of the time, is man coverage.
Cruz to return.
And Cruz, who just stopped any potential play, is back to return a punt, which may go longer than a yard here.
Everyone needs to use the stairs.
It does. It's down at the 50, bounces, takes a Middleburg bounce across,
and goes out at about
and is
the
out at the 43.
Of the Golden Eagles. It's going to be first down.
6:02 remaining. Fleming Island taking over with a first down from their own 43.
All right, Woodland, let's start coming down the other side, please. Everyone uses the stairs.
We'll take this moment to hear from our partner, First Baptist Church of Orange Park, as we have not heard from them yet tonight. And we wait for Fleming to take over on the field. We'll be right back after this.
Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
We are back. Fleming Island taking the field. Getting ready for their first down at the 43 of their own territory. 6:02 remaining in the second. Middleburg looking for another stop and maybe to put some points on the board.
McNeil
Sorry,
in the
I'm laughing a
backfield
little
with
bit.
Gentry.
Middleburg defenders saying he's not set in coverage. That's going to be Pachota again, who drops it again. Just outside of his arm range. Is that 5 or 6 that it was going for? Looked like number 5 initially, but it looks like number 6 comes off the field after that, which was Jace Thrift, not Oliver Pachota. Need those binoculars.
Need a pair of eyes, huh?
Don't make me
Second down
laugh.
and 10 for the Golden Eagles.
Whew. Second down. It's going to be a faked handoff, keeper. Gentry pushing for,
keeps it, crosses
looks
the
like
50,
8.
is tackled at the 49 of Middleburg.
And that'll bring up third
Couple
and
yards
2.
Shy, 3rd down and 2.
That fake was to Ryan Celiak, who we've seen do that play already to the left side for some yardage. So good fake there. And keeper by Gentry to gain them some yardage up the middle, because Middleburg definitely reacted to Gentry moving to the left-hand side. They were expecting that handoff, and it was faked out. 3rd and 2. Fleming looking for a first down. And they're going to shift the entire offense here. And they've done that. I think at Creekside we saw that quite a bit, where they shift the entire offense.
Offside,
and it forces an encroachment
crossing the line of scrimmage.
with Middleburg trying to react to it.
5-yard penalty, that's going to be a
And it
first
brings up a first down.
Golden Eagles.
That's tactics.
It definitely is. We've seen them do that this season. They did it against Creekside, I believe, like 3 or 4 times, and got the call every time. So they've got that down pretty much pat. I would call that the equivalent of their Philadelphia Eagles tush push. I mean, if you're Middleburg, here's the question that begs.
Sebastian
Cruz is going to keep it.
Doing his own wildcat action.
And he gets easily the first down.
The 35. Penalty
And a late penalty
in
flag
after the
comes out.
play.
I see
He'll
number
be run out of
62. I
bounds on the
see
Middleburg
number
sideline.
55. I see number 15, trying to figure out who it may be against, if it's on Fleming or if it's on Middleburg. We'll have to wait for the call here. But
Waving
it off. There is no
on the
penalty.
play.
Making us think there's something for nothing.
That's going to be a first down.
That's when you hold your breath, though, after a game like that and you see a penalty flag fly.
Ball at the 29-yard line.
Brings up a sigh of relief from the Fleming Island fans.
Absolutely, because they know these penalties have killed them.
Oh, yeah.
They definitely have had penalties kill their drives. They've had penalties lose them the game. The Creekside one being the one that I'm talking about. That
Officials
one,
time out on the field.
that was a very, again, my favorite game of the season. We had so many highlights from that game because it was such a close game. Key points to that one that I don't think they want to repeat here.
No, they don't.
There was a 1 second left at the half that Creekside used to kick a field goal.
Get a field goal.
And then there were 2 goal line drives where they were at the 1 yard line or even
Ball has been
inches,
moved back to the
and they could not get the ball
33-yard
in for a
line.
touchdown. That killed their drives. If they had
Whereas
gotten
Golden Eagles will
just
start
one of
first
those,
down
the
from
game would have
there.
been
Would have
theirs.
been game over.
Would have been game over. Game would have been theirs. And they don't want to repeat. It's going to be a little check
Backwards
or
pass to
backwards
Celiac.
pass down to the
Celiac
right side to
carries
Celiac, and he's going to
across
run
the
it
30, pushed out at the 27.
past the 30. And it's not going to be enough for a first down, but it will get them good yardage.
He's gonna pick up
4.
Second down and 4.
And clock will stop as he ran out of bounds, 4:42. So I will say, since that game, we have not seen them make those same mistakes. But we also have not seen them use that play with the encroachment until this game.
They're getting ready to perform at halftime.
So I
You'll
wonder,
want to stick
I mean,
around
they
and
didn't really need it last week. I wonder if they attempted against Ponte Vedra at all. And there's going to be definitely some holding.
Gentry
76 was
pressure.
all over one of the Middleburg defenders. And he's calling
Pass
touchdown,
is
but there's
caught.
definitely penalty flags that are going to bring this back.
Touchdown, but it's coming
Yep.
back. Penalty
76
markers on
pointed
the
at
field
himself.
indicate
That's
holding against the Golden Eagles.
Caleb Thrasher. Yeah, Caleb, sorry to tell you, but you can't hug a guy from behind. And that's definitely, that was all over that. There probably was one other, but the most notable that I saw was 76. Ineligible downfield is actually what they call, and a holding. And it looked like he said 76. I could not tell the camera quality. Let me pull up the stream, because at least on the computer screen, it seems a little bit like there's some latency. I just want to verify that you guys are not getting the same thing I'm seeing on that screen.
10-yard penalty puts it back at the 37-yard line.
Also want to have the stream up anyway, so if there's any comments,
Gonna be
which there
second
are.
down and 14 to go for the Golden Eagles.
Yari Stevens says here, hey, Yari. And Joe Gown says, good grief. Joe, depending on when you said that, good grief indeed. I've just got the chat up now.
Pachota has it fall out of his hands.
Pachota drops the pass again.
3rd down and 14.
And that'll run 6 seconds off the clock. That brings up 3rd down. And after the penalties, it's 3rd and 15, 14. So once again, the penalties killing Fleming's drive. They need to come up with at least 15 yards here. They're going to do a little pass right back to where the original 1st and 10 was. It's caught by number 14, Gavin Boyson.
Getting to the 27.
He'll get them some yards, but not enough for a 1st down. It'll be a 4th and 4.
4th down and 4 to go.
And we'll see if they bring on the booter, if they're going to continue the offense to try to pick up the 1st here. And it looks like they're leaving the offense to try to pick up the 1st. I wonder if they're going to do the movement play again. It doesn't look like it's the same formation, so I don't think so. We'll see if they try a hard count or something here to just get some free yardage. I don't know if this is outside of Sertivan's range, because after where the hold would be, it'd be almost a 40-yarder. They're going to pass right-hand side. Pachota got some contact, looking for a penalty flag. Nothing there.
Pass for Pachota is incomplete.
There was some hands, but it was, I would say, mutual hands. Fleming looking for the flag, but again, you can have mutual contact. There just cannot be enough that is restricting for either side. The NFL has kind of deemed this to where, you know, hands is part of defense. You have to be able to have hands in the player's area, but when it comes into restricting contact where they don't have free movement, or it comes to holding them, that is where the pass interference will come in, and there's none there for Fleming to get some yardage, and Pachota not coming down with it.
In the backfield with Moats.
So that'll take Middleburg 1st and 10, taking over at the 27. Handoff is to number 5, going to the right-hand side of the field.
Ty Street's going to
It's
bring
going
it
to
down
be Gino Addison,
after about a
and he's brought
5-yard
down
gain.
by number 17, Ty Street. Gain of about 6.
2nd down.
2nd and 4. The Fleming announcer calling 2nd and 4 or 2nd and 5. I see a little bit more of a 4-yard there. But again, we don't have any official spotters for these, so we're kind of going off of just our judgment.
Speaking of the Fleming Allen announcer, I think we already said it that this is his final game.
Yeah, we did earlier.
Mr.
Yeah,
Cloud, yep.
Congratulations on that.
Addison
Well,
again
let's
with
just
the
do this is
carry.
going to be another carry by
the
once again
45,
Gino Addison,
shy
and this
of
one
the
is a
50.
1st down. Easily for him to through that hole across
Grant
the 50
Charles,
into
first
Fleming
one to
territory.
gain. Middleburg have a 1st down at their own 48-yard line.
Sorry, not across the
Clock
50.
is running. 2:45 to go in the half.
Just before the 50 at the 48. Another handoff to Addison. Penalty flag flies.
Penalty marker comes on
And
the field after
maybe a
short
gain of 1, but penalty flag flying, we'll see what the call is. False start on the
call
offense.
against Middleburg.
And that'll push them back to start their drive. Well, not start, but restart their first down drive.
That's when the chair says, "You can't do that."
Normally, we haven't heard that yet tonight. There's been penalties each side, but that'll push them back 5, 1st and 15.
First and 15.
It's going to be a passing play. Jarius Rogers
Rogers
nearly
with
there.
Pressure.
And
Pass is incomplete. Second down and 15.
incomplete pass, 2nd and 15. I would say fortunate there not to come off with which he didn't force the player down with his own body, the quarterback, but definitely pushed the quarterback down. There was contact. Depending on these refs, you can get a roughing the passer penalty even without the tackles, so got to be careful there. Good on him to kind of slow himself up. It looks like he just used him to slow himself down, and the quarterback just fell over. And the handoff there, met just past the line of scrimmage, gain of 1, maybe 2. That'll bring up a third down, and I'll say 11. 3rd and 12.
3rd down and 12.
Clock counting down. Minute and 38 remaining. It's going to have to see Middleburg pass here. Near side of your screen on the bottom is going to be Chase Donaldson. Far side is going to be Tristan Stevenson on the outside coverage. And then farther back, just outside of you, is going to be Sebastian Cruz. And it's going to be a running play.
Addison tackled. Shy of the 15.
I don't understand the play call there, but it's Middleburg's offense. That's a gain of, we'll say 4. It's going to be 4th and 9. Gain of 3.
4th down and 9.
So you run a running play with a 3rd and 12. Guess it's not my offense to call. I just don't understand it. But we'll see the Middleburg punting unit, and hopefully more than a 1-yard punt. You got Cruz back to return. I'd really like to see Cruz get some open field on a return. I don't think we've seen that this season. We saw it last season. I don't think we've seen it this season.
Yeah, he's quick.
We've seen him get some yardage, but not a return for a TD. And that would be nice to see. It's going to be a timeout Middleburg.
Timeout called by Middleburg with 12 seconds to go.
12 seconds remaining in the half. I haven't even reset the quarter. It's way down there, below the time. Let's get that fixed for you. There we go. So 12 left in the second quarter. Your score still 7-3. I'm going to try to look at some scores from around the area while we wait for this timeout as I get them pulled up. Looks like Ed White and Riverside are playing. They are listed as in the third quarter. 36-27, Ed White leads. Oakleaf Mandarin, that's the other one we were watching tonight, listed at halftime, which right about where we are. Take a guess, Courtney, just because I know that that was another one we were wanting to watch.
Oakleaf ahead?
Actually, no. Mandarin ahead, 17-0.
Ooh.
Punt is away, a little low kind of drive, and that'll be out of bounds. 5 seconds remaining. spotted at the
Ball hits out of
28.
bounds. At about the
4 seconds remaining.
28-yard
Yeah,
line.
17-0, Mandarin leads.
That's an interesting score there.
That is. I think we were expecting that to be a little bit more of a shootout for them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Oakleaf has some thoughts to have an adjustment in halftime.
Yep.
Another favorite, Andrew Jackson
Ball
versus
down at the
Baldwin.
28-yard line. One more
We haven't
play
covered
to
them
go.
this season, but we always like to look at them. Andrew Jackson is currently trailing to Baldwin 20-6.
Longmire, the running back.
Trinity Christian versus Kitbold City. I only mentioned Kitbold City because we've done a couple of events there in our off-season time. This is going to be number 35, Zion Longmire,
but not before he gets a first down.
and
Golden Eagles.
gets the first down, but it is not enough for them to reach
And that'll be
the end zone. That ends the first half. 7-3. Fleming leads.
Stay tuned for Eagle Band 1.
So, Kitbold City, we've done some events there. Trinity Christian leads 48-0 at half. There's a lot of scores to 0 here. Rains versus Yulee, 49-0 Rains at half.
No surprises there.
Ribault.
Only because it's Rains.
Ribault versus PSFAS. Ribault trails by 2 in the third, 12-14.
No, we good.
Beachside Orange Park still tied up, listed at the second quarter, 7-7, potentially coming into halftime. So maybe Orange Park has got a little bit of some competition there for him finally. I mean, the two trailing teams in the district facing off for, I would say, essentially third place. No, technically fourth, because the loser of this game is going to get third. We've got St. Augustine Ridgeview. I think we know which way that one's going. Take a guess.
Pretty much St. Augustine.
St. Augustine at halftime, 52-0.
Oh, yeah.
That's running
No
clock before the
surprises.
half. And we'll do a couple more, if I can find any that we usually try to cover. What do you think of Middleburg's play thus far? I mean, they've got good play, but only coming up with 3 points while I try to find some other ones here.
Well, I mean, I was at the game last year where, Fleming Island totally dominated. At the half, they're only 7-3 up. I mean, mind you, it could have been different either way.
Yeah.
But that would mean that, this Middleburg team, they're competing. They're competing. They've made their own mistakes. But they've also come up on a Fleming Island defense that has stood tall for the most part.
I would say so. Again, I think some key points to note while we come into our halftime show is Middleburg has come away with some very good defensive plays that I think, honestly, right now, in my opinion, is setting their defense over the edge of Fleming's. Fleming has held them, but they've not had anything other than a interception that was not capped off by the offense. I would say interceptions are a little easier to get than a blocked field goal twice. Again, one only being brought back because of a penalty, the other one being brought back due to technically due to penalties, but it was recovered, so they got the ball out of it.
Now,
right.
So I would say Middleburg currently, in my opinion, defensively is performing, and Fleming's offense currently out of the two is performing. So it's kind of an awkward stalemate, I would say.
Pretty much. That's what I'm saying. It's pretty even.
Yeah.
Overall, and the score kind of reflects it.
Yeah, definitely does.
Again, the score. One could argue that the score should have been different.
It definitely, I would say, had there not been the unneeded penalty on the blocked field goal returned for the touchdown, it would be a different game. It would be Middleburg leading.
Right.
So I would say, other than some costly mistakes for them, I think they have outperformed. But we will go to a word from our sponsor and our partner, First Baptist Church of Orange Park, and after that we will come back to the halftime show from the the Fleming Island Golden Regiment.
Yay, Pastor David Tarkington.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida. First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida. First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
We are back with the halftime show, and I want to correct myself because before we went to the start of our partner commercial, I said Golden Regiment. That is Oakleaf's band, and I do apologize. This is Eagle Band 1, so I would like to apologize for that and say just please enjoy the halftime show from Eagle Band 1 as we hear from them.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for all of our future Golden Eagles. Please be sure to stick around after the game for a performance of Middleburg and Eagle Band 1's competitive shows.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida. First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
All right, well, the halftime show was provided with the future band members for the Eagle One band. I believe from the middle school and a little bit of the high school playing with them, so a combined band. The actual band performances will be after the game, and it's their competitive I cannot remember the word. I'm having a brain fart. Routines, there we go. Oh, my Lord, could not come up with the word. So I've got on the screen. Obviously, we work with partners as First Baptist Church of Orange Park, and their commercial has shown. If you are looking to partner with us, feel free to reach out on our social medias, Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube, and we would love to partner with you. The email listed, we will have to correct on our side. The Courtney@ssbjacks.com email no longer forwards. We will get that corrected on our side. It is sunshinestateBroadcasting@gmail.com. So again, once again, sunshinestateBroadcasting@gmail.com. If you remember, SSB Jacks, that's where we're at. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, X. From there, I would like to put out, we've got some exciting things coming with SSB into, obviously, our basketball season coming up. We will have some exciting commentary from a couple of returning voices, and we're getting that season kind of ironed out with what our schedule is going to be with who I believe will be our main commentator.
That's going to be another packed schedule because we have a new tournament, new preseason tournament on there. That's coming up. We'll announce that shortly. I think as early as next Thursday, we'll be announcing some schedule and some exciting things that are happening. We should be at the media day on Thursday coming up. So basketball is shaping up to be another big one for us, like it was last year.
Yep, and we'll have,
or should I say last season.
We'll have a slightly new basketball commentary staff as well, won't we?
Yeah, we will. We'll have a new
returning voice.
Returning voice. Well, you know, the fans, they did get a peek, a taste of it from last season, and I'm really looking forward to it because them guys, they're hilarious, man.
Absolutely.
Not only do they know the game inside out and know the game in the area, but they're just hilarious on commentary, and I'm looking forward to that.
A good comedic dynamic duo.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Absolutely.
And some additional voices to come in also.
Absolutely.
So we're looking forward to that. And want to say shout out to all the schools who have been reaching out to say that, hey, we would like for you to come and do a couple of games for us. We, as best as is possible, we're going to get everybody on here.
Yeah, absolutely. I will say our basketball season last season, 34 games. 34 games.
Well, that's 34 games.
Not including tournaments, right? Or is that
including some of the tournaments, and then we went. Of course, we did like the Will Holloman Challenge, the 3-on-3, which is another great one. But remember, we also did some games that were not even shown on our channel. We did 12 or so games that were not shown on our channel an entire season of professional basketball.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So definitely have a lot of basketball coming up and some other exciting news as well coming up past the basketball season.
Well, I probably run concurrently. Well, towards the tail end of the basketball season.
Yeah, towards the ending of basketball season, coming into what is normally spring training for baseball.
Your sport.
My sport.
Yep.
We've got a local league that is up and coming and looking to make a name for themselves as being a professional competitive baseball league for collegiate athletes and anybody who essentially, as we're trying to get our camera reset from that fiasco from earlier in the stream. So it's a competitive league for anyone, essentially high school all the way up to what could be considered in the minor leagues for baseball.
Yep.
The league is called JCBL. Look them up on Instagram. They're super active there. That's where they do most of their announcements. They do have Facebook as well, JCBL, Jacksonville Competitive Baseball League. And we are going to be partnering with them to cover, I believe, all of their games as best as possible.
The entire season.
Obviously, yeah, entire season. Still trying to work out a little bit of the details, but as far as which field and such, but the entire season for them to give them the coverage that, honestly, a lot of people who love sports deserve, and a new endeavor for us. We wanted to do baseball last season, just did not have the appropriate equipment set up, and we believe we finally got it.
Well, it wasn't so much the setup, but just trying to get
it was also
some
personnel,
other personal logistics
bodies.
and just some things that just wouldn't fall in place. But everything in good timing, in good stead. I'm excited for this one. Look out for a short docu feature that will be on the channel shortly from now, featuring the JCBL.
Absolutely. So we are excited for that, to announce that to you guys. Once again, we are getting a baseball season kind of rolling, and again, it'll be the first time in SSB's history that we're going to be covering baseball, and I believe even you and I together, Courtney, covering baseball.
Yep.
So I'm excited for it. Baseball is definitely my sport. We'll have some other fun voices on for that one as well, and that will be hosted here on our channel.
And somebody in the chat is saying we should shout out the seniors. Yep, it's senior night. Well, we did actually bring the entire presentation of seniors
at the beginning of the broadcast.
At the beginning of the broadcast, so you can always go back and look at that.
Yeah, you can always go back in the beginning of the broadcast and watch the senior night part there. But yeah, we are super excited for what's to come for the SSB team and ready for some future endeavors with just expansion. The goal was expansion. It always has been, trying to cover as much as possible with, honestly, as little as possible, not necessarily to not give the best coverage, but we don't have a lot that we have had to our names. We're kind of making a name for ourselves, continuing on a legacy that was handed to us, and we wanted to keep the ball rolling. And as most of you guys know that have been watching this season, it's only the two of us right now. It's Courtney and myself. And for football. And basketball is going to allow us to expand a little bit.
It's going to be a full house.
It will be. I might be taking slight steps back depending on my work schedule, but I will still be a part of the team. Courtney and our two commentating staff, which, do we want to announce who they are?
We'll get to it.
Okay.
Trust me, we will get to it.
I know we're going to announce it on social media. I'm just excited for what's to come. And then, again, expanding from that into our first baseball season. So exciting things coming for us, exciting things coming for our viewers. If you have friends, family, colleagues who have a sport that they like that we have not covered, please throw it out there, because we are always looking to expand our coverage and our fan base, or at least our viewership base, to get them events they would like. And baseball is one thing that we are hoping to do with that. So exciting things to come, and we'll have official announcements. I believe JCBL has already put one out on their Instagram announcing us.
It's official.
And so it is an official partnership. It is not something that's, still being talked about. The only thing being talked about is, where's it going to be?
Where's it going to be?
Where's it going to be? And that's pretty much it. The teams are all the uniforms are set. They look great. I can't wait to get me some jam and tacos.
And we got our patches.
Yeah, we got some patches from them. We met with the league director and owner. Great guy. And, follow them on all their Instagram and social media accounts. Again, their Instagram is super active. Their Facebook, they repost it. And, Love to see the things to come from them. Excited to be a part of it. And we'll get ready to start the third quarter with Fleming Island kicking off. Let me get my items reset here, and we are away. This will be fielded at the 4.
Kick is fielded inside the 5. Brought out.
Still on the run. My goodness.
And the tackle is going to be made by Chase Donaldson at the
brings it
36-yard line. Middleburg will have it
36 yard line
at their own 36.
And Middleburg will take over, first down.
Anderson Jackaway, if you will go down to the track and see Mr. Pittman. He has something that belongs to you, and you may want to have that. Anderson Jackaway.
Either an ID or a phone. Most likely a phone. I don't know how someone would lose a phone, though. It's usually attached to them, especially if it's a teenager.
It's stuck in the hands.
Yeah, they're head down looking at it. But, all right, so Middleburg's going to take over here. Start of the third quarter, 11:47 to start it after that kickoff. And starting off with a pass, which is what I thought we should have seen at the last play of the half. And it's nearly picked off by Chase Donaldson. That would have been a terrible way to start the third quarter for Middleburg.
Second down.
And that's kind of what we talked about was Fleming Island's defense compared to Middleburg's offense is the stalemate. Or vice versa. I mean, they're both pretty evenly matched. We've stated that. But that was just out of reach for Donaldson. Start off 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass, 11:38.
Second down and 10.
Clock will start with the snap. It's going to be a little, contact on what could have been an interception for Donaldson. And he's got his hands up. The pass was complete.
Trying to reach the play, but the pass is caught.
Donaldson wasn't happy about that. He could have had that.
To the 47-yard line.
And that'll be enough for a first down after the completion. Donaldson was reading that play. The receiver he was covering just kind of wrapped him up and brought him down, which is not illegal contact. It's just he's not happy about it. And apparently it is 4th down somehow. Even though we know it's not. It's going to be a handoff. Met at the line of scrimmage and getting a couple of yards.
Gets brought back.
Penalty flag comes in. They're going to spot it. Looks like the 50. And we're going to wait for the penalty to assess where this is going to be moved to. And from the 50, it's going to be a holding on the offense. And that's going to push it back. And Courtney, just to update you, I am seeing that same latency on the stream. I don't know if there's a way we can get that corrected at all, but
that might be an internet issue, I think.
Potentially.
It's looking good on this end.
Yeah, I know on the camera end it is. Looks like it's coming. We'll have to do some toying with it in a little bit. But 1st and 20 after the penalty. And hoping to see a little bit better passing out of Middleburg here. And at 1st and 20, they need to get their passing game under wraps. Roll into the right, throwing over the head. Looks like number 1, Jordan Williams.
I'll bring up 2nd down. From their own 37.
Waiting for the play call as the clock winds. 10:37. Clock is not winding because it was an incomplete pass. All right, man in motion. Deep ball. And over the head of the intended receiver.
Pressure coming from the Golden
That
Eagles
was
defense.
intended for
And it's going to be 3rd down and
binoculars
20.
assist me.
Back to the old Binoculars, eh?
Yeah, back to the binoculars. Number 3, Dominic Swilly. 3rd and 20.
Fuentes out on coverage.
Another passing play, left-hand side of the field this time, and just
Pass
over the
overthrown
intended
once
receiver.
again.
That was number 11. Just confirming
Rogers
the number.
Thrasher with some pressure.
C.J. Williams. Just over his head. And that'll bring up 4th and 20, and what I would assume is the 1-yard punting
Kai
unit.
Street.
Needing 20 yards to get any good yardage out of this punt. Let's see how far they get. I saw a false start there, but no penalty flag. Looks like it's going to be a 30-ish
Ball will go out of bounds.
yard
inside
punt.
the 30. Mark it at the 28-yard line.
There's
and it's gonna be
definitely
a first
some
down,
movement on the
Golden
offensive
Eagles.
line, not called. But the punt will go down to the 29. Fleming Island will take over with a fresh set of downs. 10-16 remaining in your third. Fleming takes
Gentry
over,
gives
starts
the
it
ball
off
off.
with a handoff.
McNeil
That is to
with
McNeil, number 15.
the carry to
Takes
the
it up with a
33-yard
5-yard
line.
run and starts off second and
Second down
5.
and 5.
Another handoff to McNeil, bouncing to the left-hand side, dragged down.
McNeil grabbed
Another carry,
on
gain
the
of,
back
I'll
the
say,
deck,
3.
But he's brought down after a gain of about 3
And it'll bring up 3rd and 2.
to the 36-yard line. 3rd down and 2.
Another handoff to McNeil.
McNeil,
First down
big
and
hole,
some.
off tackle.
Down to the 47. We'll say 48. Nope, yep,
Gain
they're
is
spotting
to the 47-yard
47.
line.
First
That's gonna be a
down,
first down,
Fleming Island.
Golden Eagles.
Trying to assess what kind of changes were made in the halftime. Fleming Island seems to be going to the running game a little bit more. McNeil once again, and nearly a
Rambles
first
across
down. I
the
think he got it.
45 into Middleburg territory.
It looks like it was enough. They're going to
He's
move the
down to the
chains.
43, close to first down yardage.
Maybe. He's at the first down. Yeah,
And
there it
it's a
is.
first down, Golden Eagles.
Took him a little longer than I would think to move the chains, but first down it is for McNeil. Another handoff to McNeil, proving to be a workhorse this drive. And stopped after about 4 yards.
McNeil, the
Thought there was a
workhorse on
penalty
this
flag.
drive, gets inside
Flew,
the
but
40, down at the 39-yard
Can't
line.
tell. It might have landed in the
Pick up
eagle.
a 4, second
Nope, it
down
is.
and
False
6.
start on the offense.
However, there was a penalty marker on
And
the
that'll
play,
push 'em back.
illegal procedure against the Golden Eagles.
Penalties.
You can tell commentators have a like mind when I say workhorse, and then soon after, so does
It'll
the
back 'em
Fleming
up
announcer.
5. First down and 15.
That's exactly what it's being, though. First and 15. And we'll see if they go back to McNeil.
And after all that work from McNeil, penalty. And you lose some.
Could have been worse. They only lost 5. It's going to be a direct snap to Gentry. Taking himself, gets back to the initial first yard and some. Nearly a first down. I believe he's got it. He does. First down.
That's going to be a first down, Golden Eagles.
So first down at the 33.
And you have to call it a smart play because, you know, after what happened with McNeil, previously in the drive, they just switched up a bit. Caught Middleburg by surprise.
And handed off to McNeil this time. He bounces around, gets past the line of scrimmage, and a gain of, I'll say, 6.
Gets to the 32-yard line.
And we'll say 5, actually, after the spot.
They'll mark him at the 33. Pick up a 5. Second down and 5. 7:30 and the clock is running.
So I think at this point, during the halftime, at least from what I've seen this drive, Fleming's entire offense has kind of changed. Gentry keeps it and is brought down by number 20.
Penalty marker comes in.
Number 20 from Middleburg, Blake Molinex. And a penalty flag is on the field, so we will stop the clock and wait for the call. Hands to the face on the offense.
Hit to the face.
So that is going to be
on the Golden Eagles.
A Fleming Island penalty and push them back from a 2nd and 5 into a 2nd and I believe that's a 10-yard. So 15-yard penalty. So 2nd and 20. Yeah.
2nd down and 20.
7:10 remaining. There's that penalty yardage we were talking about.
Twice.
Yep.
On the same drive.
Just kills your momentum. That's going to be a handoff number 3.
Digman carries to the 40.
That's Brady Digman. So now they're in 3rd and, there's a gain of maybe 3 yards. So 3rd
down and 17.
And this is not the territory they want to be in with the running game that they've been going because, again, they pretty much have changed their entire offense to a running game after the half. I don't think we've seen really very many passes. This would be one of the first. And nothing going for Digman, who very close to the line of scrimmage gets it off. Sorry, not Digman. Gentry
crosses the 30.
Does get him some yardage, but not enough for a first down.
It'll be shy of the first down by 7. 4th down and 7 to go for the Golden Eagles.
I believe this is definitely out of Sertivan's range. And it looks like he is moving towards the back of the formation, getting rid of some equipment. And yeah, he will be back to punt it away. Depending on how the boot does, this could get Middleburg into some very rough territory close to their goal line.
Sertivan on to punt.
Hutch Production says, let's get it. Eagles soar higher. The punt is away. Sertivan not full power on it, trying to make sure that he gets it to the goal line. Is it stopped? Nope. It crosses.
Into the end zone for a touchback.
Rogers could not keep it out of the end zone, so it will be a touchback. He was there, just didn't dive on it to stop it. That would have been great fielding on the punt from Sertivan and
Skills
Rogers.
USA in the south end zone is still selling pork sandwiches. If you want to have a pork sandwich to end the ages, that's where you need to go. $5 to benefit fundraiser by Skills USA. Blake Cunningham from the building program here at the school, making that available for anybody that wants one. $5.
Doing a fundraiser, $5 pork sandwiches. Sounds kind of
Southern
good.
Brothers Flooring and Cabinet is your locally owned and operated one-stop shop for all your home remodeling needs. They're located next to the new Aldi's.
We've got to have our concession stands commentary at some point.
Make sure you go there to see them for your remodeling needs. Mr. Chubby's has your wing fix. They have flavors galore. You can choose your favorite. Across the street from the hospital, Mr. Chubby's Wings.
And first down for Middleburg at the 20.
Middleburg on offense from their own 20-yard line.
And a reverse.
Little bit
to
of
the
trickeration.
left-hand side and getting some
Golden
yardage.
Eagles.
I'd say about 5 or let's say 7 actually.
6. Bumbalo and Howard. Howard is still down on the field for the Golden Eagles.
And there's Eagle players
timeout.
down. Timeout's going to be called by the official.
Make the drive down to Green Coast Springs on US 17 for all your vehicle needs.
55, Landon Howard, that's still down.
You pick your American model. They will probably have it for you. Chevy, Buick, GMC, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Garber has the right fit for you and your family. Farm Bureau protects what matters most to you on and off the field. Chad Hollingsworth with Farm Bureau will look into all your coverage options.
It's a read the room moment for the cheerleaders as they start a rock around moment with the player down. And that's brought to you by Sunshine State Broadcasting.
Landon Howard
getting up. Love to see it. Glad he's okay. Moving to the sideline as he will probably take a breather for just a moment.
Second down and 3 for Middleburg.
2nd and 3. It's going to be a handoff, pushing towards the middle. Gain of about a yard.
Number 27, Wolasak.
3rd down.
You'll get to the 28. 3rd down and 2.
Uh-oh.
No gain on the play.
Nope, going nowhere is Middleburg, and that's going to bring up
fact, there may
4th
be yardage
and back them
lost.
up about a yard or 2 for a 4th and 4.
4th down and 4.
And that should bring out the punting unit.
Punters coming onto the field for Middleburg. Sebastian Cruz back to field the punt.
Punt goes over to the 50, and it'll be stopped by Middleburg at about the 48.
At the 48-yard line, Golden Eagles will have it first down at their own 48.
Passing play.
Gentry's
Caught
pass is caught
by
by
Pachota. Finally catching some hands tonight.
His way to the 41 at Middleburg.
And he's got enough for a first down.
Eagles.
Finally seeing some hands that we needed for Fleming earlier this game.
A good start to the drive. You just hope that this drive will at least be able to complete it without penalties.
Yeah, definitely. Another passing play, right-hand side this time, Stevenson, and that's going to be batted down by
Bender
Floyd
with a hand
Reed.
on the hip of the receiver. Pass goes incomplete.
And that'll bring up second down.
Intended for Tristan Stevenson.
And after the incomplete pass, it'll be 2nd and 10, 2:35 remaining.
McNeil
And
gets
that's
to the
McNeil on the
40.
carry, gaining about a yard to the 40. Bring up a 3rd and 9.
Excuse me.
Actually, that is Longmire, 35, not 15.
Zion Longmire, 35, not 15 on the carry.
Oh, there's that verbatim speech again.
Like a mirror.
You can't make it up. I used to think that the whole like verbatim speech thing was a ruse, and then I saw some news stuff about it, and now apparently I'm a part of it. That's going to be to McNeil.
Pass.
Yeah, penalty flag, and
Penalty
he does have
marker
enough
on
for the
play
first down. We'll
as
see if he
McNeil gets
stays
to the 30.
after the penalty marker comes out. What was a 3rd and 9 converted to a 1st and 10. Let's see if the penalty yardage hurts Fleming here once again. I think this is a defensive penalty, though. There was only really McNeil there. No, it was on Fleming. Oh, crusher. That's going to push them back.
46-yard line.
There's those penalty yards. It'll be a 3rd and
3rd
15.
down and 15.
Or technically 14 is what it should be, but because it's 5 yards from the down spot, and it was a 3rd and 9. Man, crush a drive off of a first down conversion.
And not for the first time.
Yeah. I hate to see it on either side, but penalties just killing a drive. Wide open pass, Pachota. He's got it, but not enough for the first down. He's about a 4th and 2.
32-yard line, 1 yard shy of the first down.
Actually, where they're spotting, it's a yard shy. I think they do that little formation swing here.
4th and 1 for the Golden Eagles.
I think that's what they pull here and try to get the free yardage and then take a free timeout if they don't get it. Maybe a hard count, something here, some trickery for sure.
Well, whatever you do, just get it.
Yeah, this is that trickery formation. Yeah, it was close. 17 nearly crossed. I don't think they did. And they got it regardless. It's Cruz open field all the way in. Touchdown, Eagles. So regardless of the trickery on the line, the hole is wide open and Cruz takes it in off of a 4th and 1 for a touchdown.
The question is, how long have we been waiting for something like that?
I'm telling you, man. We were waiting for this game to kind of break open a little bit, and that's going to give them a 10-point lead, and what I would assume is about to be an 11 with the boot. However, we have seen Middleburg block 2 kicking attempts, whether it was an extra point or a field goal. Doesn't matter. It's still, they've got through and blocked it, so maybe a 3rd here. Oh, very close, but not there. It is soared up high enough. It is good, and that will put up another point, 14-3, Fleming Island. So the trickery doesn't get the encroachment or the offsides, if you will, but it does get a touchdown.
It disrupted the momentum.
It did. I will say they nearly had it.
Yep.
17 on the switch nearly came across, and then there was a jump on the bottom side of the Middleburg defensive line. But regardless, it doesn't matter because a wide open hole for cruising his speed to push through and put Fleming Island up by 11.
And Middleburg can argue that, hey, it didn't quite work. It actually did.
It did. Whether they get the free yardage for the first down or the touchdown, either way, it worked.
What it proved is that it could have worked one or two ways.
Yeah, I mean,
it worked too.
We actually have not seen the fruition of that play, actually. This is the first time.
You know, we've been waiting for this for a long time.
So,
I mean, where was this in the Creekside game?
I mean, realistically, it never happened because they got the penalty called every time.
Yep.
So whether it was intended to just draw a penalty or not, the play is there regardless, and it worked.
And they were sharp enough to it, and they have 7 more on the board.
I'm going to call that their tush push.
Yep.
You either get the penalty yardage or you get, and it's going to be brought out right at the goal line. He's at the 25, the 30, continuing. Oh, my goodness, open field, and finally Sertivan gets him out, and a penalty flag flies. Excitement there. Big hit from Sertivan. He got to the 45. There's a 10-second runoff there on that run. I didn't even look at it because, man, that was some excitement. Sertivan's going to be looking for that one, I guarantee it. And they're going to spot the penalty at almost the 50, and then he picks it up. Let's see what happens. It was called from the far side of the field on the Fleming side. Personal foul on the
dead ball foul. Personal foul
on
against
Middleburg. So that should push them back from what was a great return and a huge hit from Sertivan. That'll push them back farther inside their territory. And those penalties we were talking about, killing what would have been a decently short field.
Takes it back to the 30-yard line.
So from the 45 to the 30,
Middleburg will start at their own
and
30.
Fleming's defense amping them up, saying, hey, we're here. Donaldson sprinting to the other side of the field, finding a man to cover.
And the crowd comes alive.
Here it is.
They've been waiting for something.
22 seconds left in the third, so plenty of football left, and if Middleburg can get their act together, they had a decent drive. This could be a game coming down to the wire. Donald Donaldson says cruise for president. Passing play, right-hand side of the field. Donaldson in coverage.
Pass is incomplete.
And nothing there. Penalty flag does fly
comes in
right around the 45. Maybe some sort of contact. 2 seconds remaining. One more play for Middleburg in this quarter, holding on the defense, and that's going to give some free yardage. That might have been the Donaldson arm that I thought I was seeing a little bit. It said there was a little bit of contact.
Middleburg a first down at their own 40.
So you can have contact. You just cannot have contact that restricts movement, and I think he might have had just a little bit too much of an arm there on the grab, and that's where they're going to call that holding. If it's a jersey or anything of the sort, that'll get called. I think that's what it was. So it'll give a first down for Middleburg off of the incomplete pass, and then the field will flip to the other 40 with where it's spotted, and that'll run out the third. So we'll be back right after this message from First Baptist Church of Orange Park to start the fourth and final quarter of what is now not a close game. Fleming Island leads 14-3. We'll be back right after this.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
And we are back. Middleburg getting ready to take over with the first down penalty yardage. And they are going to be passing. I will reset the clock because I didn't do that. Passing play, and he gets right around back to the line of scrimmage, but it's incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. The call. Buffalo under pressure.
Almost picked off.
Almost.
Almost.
Almost. That's all Fleming needs to realistically potentially put this game away.
Yep.
Garrett Dewey with the defense.
They're saying Garrett Dewey was on the coverage, number 21.
Play will now go the other direction for the fourth quarter.
Oh, okay. So they did an untimed down as they had technically 2 seconds on the clock. That was not.
Golden Eagles
After the
season
penalty
is not over
was not
yet. There's
technically
one
run
last
off correctly,
game
so they got
at Flagler Palm
a
Coast.
untimed down to then
Next
flip the
Friday
field.
night, make the trip to support
So
the
we are
Golden
actually
Eagles.
reset back to the 12 minutes. This is now the official fourth quarter. And it will be 2nd and 10, and the first down markers, I think, are wrong. Yeah, there they go. It's like they have to cross the 50. I don't know why they're saying the 30. Now they're reset. Middleburg starts at 2nd and 10 at their 40,
Following
trying to get to
Flagler Palm
midfield.
Coast on the 31st. Golden Eagles will play their makeup game against Beachside November the 4th on a Tuesday.
Middleburg to pass. Pressure by, Rogers nearly with the sack. Big hit. Quarterback is down. Incomplete pass.
Rogers with the pressure.
Oh, my Lord. That was a huge
down.
hit by Rogers. And
pass falls incomplete.
I don't think the quarterback was going to get up after that one. He had nobody covering him at the line. Wide open hole straight to the quarterback, and he is definitely hurt. I got to see if we even got that. Holy cow, he was uncontested from the linebacker area. Oh, yeah, we got the very end of that hit. He definitely was uncontested. They did not see that blitz coming. Big hit. And I don't know what's hurt, but the point is he is hurt.
Something is hurt.
Something, I mean, he is up, and that is good to see.
Trying to shake it off.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would be too. Again, that was, our camera barely caught the actual contact itself because the pass, but he was completely uncontested, and you know how fast he is. He's coming from where the quarterback is at. He's got 10 yards of speed momentum coming at you. And the quarterback, honestly, I mean, he's coming out for a play. I imagine this is going to be a wildcat run. The quarterback's lucky he was able to get up after that because that's 10 yards of Jarius Rogers' speed.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
Oh, yeah, for lack of a better term. And he's reading that one right there. He's going to bring him
Rogers
down. He makes the stop.
There's
Penalty.
a penalty marker again on the play.
So it will technically be a 4th down, but after the penalty, we'll see what happens. Rogers was in the linebacker area that time, read it, and
face mask penalty
they're
is
going
the
to call
call.
a face mask. And that's going to give some free yardage. So that'll bring up a 1st down. He made the stop, and they're saying a face mask was a part of it, and that'll push free yardage for the 1st down after what is a
Middleburg has
2
first
downs
down inside Golden Eagle
without their
territory at the
quarterback.
48.
Another direct snap, Wildcat. Running to the right-hand side, drag down.
Tackle made by
number,
shoestring tackle.
I cannot tell. Another flag flies.
Penalty marker again
There's
on the
number
play.
19, it looks like, David Fuentes.
David Fuentes with that stop.
And what is this call? Personal foul on Fleming, so more
Personal
free
foul,
yardage.
the call against the Golden Eagles, dead ball foul.
And here's those penalties once again on both sides of the field, offense and defense, giving some free yardage.
Giving up territory, not good.
All they needed was one real good defensive stop to potentially put this game away. And at this point, they are giving from the 40. I think realistically, Middleburg has only had like maybe 10 yards rushing, and they're all the way at the 30 now for Fleming from penalty
Middleburg will
yards.
have a first down.
And I haven't even matched up the clock data. It's first down. Everything needs to be reset at this point. There's been so many, it's hard to know what's going on.
Addison still
and
in
another
the
direct
Wildcat.
snap taken, Wildcat, and it's first down territory inside the red zone down to the 15. So keep it a first down. Middleburg making something out of these free yards and looking for some points after
Middleburg
that.
has it
Donaldson makes
first
the
and
stop
10.
and keeps 6 off the board, but they're pushing into the first and goal territory. Penalty flag does fly there, potentially a false start.
Buffalo
It was in the
with the
backfield.
stop at the line of
Buffalo
scrimmage.
stops.
Illegal shift by
Illegal shift.
Middleburg.
So that'll give Fleming some break and push Middleburg back a little bit. And the band getting a little bit louder than we've heard them tonight, trying to motivate this Fleming team and crowd.
And I must say, the
First
ebb and
and
flow of this
15.
game so far has been quite interesting.
It definitely has been. I will say, we saw Creekside back and forth. I would say, other than the scoreboard proving different, this has been a back and forth.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The scoreboard at this point proves different, but it's been a back and forth. And maybe, a
Tackle
gain of
made.
about 3,
Just
maybe
shy of
4. So
15.
it's going to bring up a second and I would say 12.
Howard off the bottom of the pile for that one.
Just imagine being given free yardage and so much of it, all the way to
Second
the red
down
zone,
and 12.
and then give back some of it back. Just give up some of it.
Yeah, you don't want to give up yards. And when you do, you love to see them get called back on the other team. But to give up this much yardage on this drive, this is, and there's an up the middle. He's got a little bit of
Addison
room.
up
He's
the
to the
middle.
10. And
Gets to about the 10.
he's got 5 to go before a first and goal. So they're at third and 5, and they have a chance for a first here for
Middleburg
4 more
quick to the line
downs
of
to try to get
scrimmage.
6. Fleming needs to make a stop here to keep this game in their favor. He's going to bounce it to the outside. No contention. He's slowed down. I don't even know if he
Addison
thought he had
goes
the touchdown
around
already.
the end for
He got the
touchdown
touchdown.
for Middleburg.
Middleburg. He ran into just a wall and said, you know what, I'm going to bounce this to the left.
He just stopped and said,
Yep, he bounced it to the left, and that's going to put them on 6.
Hey, he said don't make these blur out.
And Middleburg camera staff trying to get their stuff situated. That's going to put 6 on the board, and the extra point here would make it a 4-point game. And like I said, Fleming, all they needed was just to stop a score and potentially put this away
Arroyo
with
to
another
try the point
touchdown,
after.
and they give one up instead. And it is good.
Kick is up. Kick is
With
good.
that,
9:15
not
to
even
go in the
3
ball game. Your
yards.
score,
The
flipping out to
penalty
14.
yardage giving Middleburg basically a
10.
free touchdown after it forced them from their 40 with maybe, like I said, I think maybe before they got those penalty yards, it was like maybe 10 yards.
and even
that they
with
had
Middleburg
done.
giving back some.
Yeah, maybe 10 yards that they had done that after the penalties got them to the 30. And then from there, even more, gave back some, and then still gets the touchdown. 4 points. So they have to score to win, obviously. And there's a couple different point combinations you could have for them to gain the 4, but a field goal is not going to do it. So realistically, scoring is what Middleburg wants to do to win. Fleming just needs to keep Middleburg off the scoreboard. A field goal would put them up 7 and force Middleburg to get a score and an extra point.
Well, you know, the best form of defense is offense, right?
I mean, that's
So,
what they say.
Get a pick, get something on the board, secure the game.
And they're going to kick it line drive. They were not expecting that. That's going to roll into the backfield.
Yeah,
Kick goes into the end zone.
That'll bring up a first down for Fleming Island at
Golden
the 20.
Eagles will
9:15 remaining in the 4th.
Line. First down,
Let's
Golden
take
Eagles.
a moment while we are waiting for the field setup, see if we can get any of the scores from around the area. As we are coming down towards the very end of the season, a couple of makeup games here and there that are going to affect statistics and rankings, but realistically, this is, I think, the last 2 official weeks of the season. Passing play.
Pachoda with
got
the
it.
catch. He'll pick up about 3.
Second down. After the gain, let's say 4, 2nd and 6. All right, let's go to the one that we really wanted to see the score on. What is Oakleaf doing? Oakleaf has put up some points, but they are still behind in the 4th, 14-24. Mandarin leads.
Gentry
keeps it.
Gets to about the 30-yard line.
He has enough for the first down.
Cross the 30.
I think there was a penalty
That's
flag
going
that
to be
flew,
a
though.
first down, Golden Eagles.
I saw something fly. Maybe it was those flags in the background.
Ball down to the 31-yard line.
Yep, that is a first down, no penalty. It was those background flags.
Clock is running.
And first down for Fleming. We have a final for St. Augustine Ridgeview with that running clock, 67-6.
Ooh, yikes.
Yeah. Pass to the left-hand side. That's going to be caught by Gavin Boyson.
Catch is made by
Shoots
Boyson.
out the initial
crosses the
Middleburg defender that read the
35 down
play.
to the 37.
That'll bring up 2nd and 4.
He's going to pick up 6, 2nd down and 4.
We've got the Orange Park game, which was initially a pretty much 7-7 stalemate, is now in the 4th. Beachside leads 24-14. So more
Some
Orange
separation.
Park. Yeah, more Orange Park. I won't say same old, but more Orange Park. That's Sertivan in the middle, down the field. He's at the 20. He's got one man to beat. Oh, he cannot do it, but he still gets inside the first and goal, down to the 4. Market the 3. Big open field for Sertivan. The kicker is trying to put his own points on the board.
Puts the Golden Eagles into the Mr. Gordo's red zone.
Huge passing play. I was looking for a
Ball
different
down
number.
to the
I was not
3-yard
expecting
line.
7 on that jersey. It caught my tongue tied. Holy cow, with the passing play. Wide open, acting again, as we've stated before, as the tight end. Middle of the field.
65-yard pass play for
Finally
the
brought
Golden
down
Eagles.
by Floyd Reed from Middleburg to stop that. And it's going to be cruising for 6 once again.
Touchdown, Golden Eagles!
Big open field for Sertivan. Cruz finishes it off, puts 6 more on the board, give him up 10, and Sertivan will come back on the field to make it 11 once again.
7:02 to go.
What did I say about the best defense?
Marker
Offense, you did say it.
There you go.
Called it.
65-yard
Put some score on the board.
Again, I was tongue-tied. I was not
Grayson
expecting 7 on that jersey.
to hold.
There's another highlight he's going to look for. He's got the big hit, now the wide open field run and pass.
Kick is up.
And it is good.
The kick is
So
good.
11-point lead now, 7:02 remaining.
7:02 in the ball game. Your score: Fleming Island 21, Middleburg 10. Mr. Finley, you can't count out the Berg.
So guess what happened?
What's that?
It's over to Middleburg.
Yeah, I mean, they've got to do something at this point.
What's your response?
Yep. I won't even consider that a trick play. It quite literally was just Sertivan acted as a tight end and was in the middle of the field uncovered.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have that. Even if he had been brought down, that's still huge yardage that he's crossed midfield before he caught it. That's huge yardage this late in the game. when they already lead, and then you give up at that point. I don't even know where they were at, and where I know they got to the 3. So from wherever they were to the 3, they're across midfield. That's 50-plus yards on one play. You can't have that this late in the game if you're Middleburg.
Not when you're trailing.
No, that is absolutely just oversight on their defense.
And with the play that they had before where they're scored, you want to keep that momentum.
You do, and that kind of shuts it down. This one will be in the end zone for a touchback.
Ball goes into the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
The boots it away and says, no, I'm highlighting that one with my leg.
So guess what happened? It's now over to the Fleming Island defense.
Yep, Fleming Island has to have a stop here. Their offense says, hey, we got it done.
Yep.
Do your job now. I was halfway distracted during that, still trying to get some scores. That's why, again, I looked up and was not expecting 7 on that jersey.
Middleburg will start
it just kind of took me back for a second.
Line.
And the good thing about that score is that it provided some cushion that even if they were to allow Middleburg to score, they'd still have some cushion.
They do. I mean, again, they have, even with the 7-point, 6-point touchdown and an extra point, they have a 4-point cushion here.
Exactly.
With 7 minutes. Passing plays that Middleburg has to get down the field. They've got a wide open in the midfield. And good yardage there. Easily 20 yards on the one play.
46.
And the exact opposite of what Fleming needs to do. That's almost the exact opposite play, just less yards.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Donaldson keeps on cruising into the end zone, number 1. It pretty much was almost the exact play. Opposite team. And there's a penalty flag.
Penalty marker comes in.
And he dumps it off. Good pass left side, open field. And Sebastian Cruz stops him before running into the Middleburg 10.
Runs him out of bounds.
It was enough for a first down, but the penalty marker was at the line of scrimmage on the Fleming, and it looks like it's going to be a false start, and it is.
Illegal procedure against Middleburg is a call. It's coming back.
So wipe away the yardage. Good effort by Cruz to stop what could have been some extra yardage on that. The penalty wipes it away, but still, you play till the whistle blows, not till the flag flies.
And now Middleburg have themselves now
backed up.
Yep.
Still first and 10.
Penalty
Sorry,
takes
first
the ball
and
back
15.
to the 41-yard line. It's going to be
They're
first
on their
down
side
and
of the
15
field.
for Middleburg.
6:30 left to go. And I think we're going to see pretty much passing plays and maybe a direct snap run here and there. Handoffs, Middleburg's running game hasn't been that electric, so I think they go to stick with the passing, and not on the same key there.
Ball is
Number
overthrown.
0 for Middleburg, Deshaun Green, just kind of had his hands like, hey, that's not my route.
Tristan Stevenson, the closest man to it. Second down, 15.
No Fleming defender there to put hands on the ball. Had he kept running that route, honestly, that would have drugged a safety over, and that probably would have been an interception to end the game.
6:11 to go in the ball game.
Middleburg fortunate that their receiver didn't
Golden
keep it
Eagles
going.
have 2 more regular season games next Friday night at Flagler Palm
Hutch said, I wanted Parker to score a touchdown. Let's go Eagles. I was waiting for it too,
November
Hutch.
4th, makeup game
That was 3 yards away from probably what would have been, and I would say still is, the best highlight of this game right now.
Beachside.
Again, it's not often you look up as a commentator and kind of taken back by just a number on a jersey, but I definitely was.
which is good. It means that, there are more weapons on the field.
Yes.
So when it gets tight, more people will step up.
We've stated it already. I mean, at a few other games, Serdavan plays essentially, last week we talked about it a lot. He's a multi-positional player for this Fleming offense. Main role obviously is kicker because he's got the boot, and we say it so many times, but that just proves, I had maybe a 5 to 10 minute debate last week about, hey, you've got, you're a great tight end position and you're a great kicker. You got to decide which one you like to do. Try to keep your options open, and this just proves the tight end side of that theory. 2nd and 15, man in motion, left-hand side from Middleburg. Going right-hand side once again. Leaping for it, number 1. Incomplete.
Chase Donaldson
was on the coverage. That's Jordan Williams, the intended receiver.
3rd down and 15.
That'll bring up 3rd and 15 for Middleburg.
And that's exactly what you want to see if you're Fleming Island.
Absolutely. You want to see Donaldson there with no contact, no flag, and an incomplete pass.
Yep.
The only thing better than that scenario is no contact interception. And there's the Fleming band motivating their team.
Come into life.
Sack. That's Cruz. He called a touchdown, and now he stops the drive in its tracks with a sack.
Preston Buffalo makes
Actually, it was
the
not
sack.
Cruz. I
Back
saw
to
number
the
1.
23-yard line.
Does the number start with the 1?
Check that 33-yard line.
What number is Bumbalo? 40, okay. I do need those binoculars.
Don't borrow my glasses.
Yeah. I don't know how much they help me.
23 to go.
Yeah, 4th and a country mile, more like it. This punt, it doesn't matter where it goes. Cruz is back to field it, and he's going to have, depending on where it lands, a lot of yardage between them. Nope, it's a high, short one.
High wobbly kick.
It bounces
Takes
right
him
around.
out.
He fields it
Fielded by
at the
Cruz.
40. He gets to right about the 49.
Cruz is going to get it up to the
He
49-yard
fields it on
line.
the bounce.
It's going to be a first down, Golden
Smart
Eagles.
play for him to not give up any extra yardage on it.
5:03
He
to
grabs
go in
it
the ball game.
and gets some 10 yards off of it, basically. He's about 9 yards off of it. And they'll take over at the 49, 5:03 remaining. And at this point, they don't even need a touchdown. You just need, 5 minutes worth of first downs.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
but
this,
I'll take the touchdown though.
I would. With this field position, realistically, 5 minutes of first downs means you are playing all 4
Cedric
downs.
McNeil in the backfield
And
with
you are using
Eric
up as much
Gentry.
as time as possible, and you are not trying to get first downs every play. You're just running the ball, which I expect them to do here with McNeil. And they do a Gentry run.
Keeps it on his feet still.
And he is going for the first down. Not quite getting there. He's got I would say,
Crosses into Middleburg
2nd and
territory. He'll
1.
be down at the 43-yard line.
I don't think Fleming's going to slow
Second
down here, which I wouldn't
second down
either.
and 1 to go.
You can either put this game away or put points on the board. And most coaches, as I would, are going to put points on the board.
I'd say put points on the board. You have a cushion. You have not. Basically, it's almost a case where you have nothing to lose.
Pretty much. Donald Donald says, good job, nephew. Lockdown cornerback.
McNeil with the carry.
McNeil has the first.
Gets to about the 41.
They'll stop the clock for the chain movement because he has the
That's
first
going
down.
to be a first down,
And
Golden
they are forcing
Eagles.
themselves down the field to try to put more points on the board. 4:16 remaining. Clock will start to run as the chains are set.
4:10 and running.
Again, at this point, if you're Fleming, you use as much of the play clock as possible and as much of the time as possible. You shut this game down here. That's going to be a handoff to Longmire.
Longmire with the carry.
Right-hand side. And
He
he
goes
gains
off tackle.
about 3 or 4 before he's tackled. We'll say 3.
Middleburg player
and
down on the
Middleburg
field.
player stays down after that. And it's going to be, we'll say 3, 2nd and 7. And we will stop the clock. 3:38 remaining
Clock
with
stops
the
at
Middleburg
3:38 to
player
go in the ball
down.
game.
You know, I've often wondered if Zion is related to Xavier.
Coming out for the Golden Eagles.
I almost called him that a few times. I wonder.
Yep. I'm sure we'll see some of Xavier this upcoming basketball season.
I would assume so. Well, while the staff attend to the Middleburg player, we will hear one more message from our partner, First Baptist Church of Orange Park. We'll be back right after this.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
While we were away, Middleburg player does get up under his own power and kind of shakes off the injury.
Middleburg player walking off the field.
Happy that he is up and on his own power. 3:38 remaining, 2nd and 7 for Fleming, trying to put this game away.
They've evened up 2 minutes of the clock?
Roughly, yeah. They had just over 5, so not quite 2 minutes, but just about.
Which is exactly what they need to do.
Yeah. At this point, realistically, if they eat up about another minute, there's not much that Middleburg's going to be able to do. They would need 2 scores to come back, and they have only been able to get 1 this game.
And in that scenario, Fleming Allen would basically have to hand it to them, which is not going to happen.
I don't think so. Middleburg is, unless they can get, like I said, a quick stop here, because it's now 3rd and 7. Third and 7. They would have to get a stop here. Fleming has to then punt it away, which, depending on where they're at on the 4th down, I don't think that they would do. Let me get my scoreboard up here. So I think Fleming, again, they're just using most of the play clock. As I don't even have mine synced. It's 2:35 at this point. Eating up the play clock, eating up the actual time clock. And they're going to direct snap. And he's eating up in the backfield, going nowhere. That was Cruz.
Carries the ball for no gain. He'll
and
lose
that'll be a
back
4th and 9.
That'll bring up 4th down.
I thought a play to the outside would have been perfect there with his speed and power.
Yeah. And they will bring on the punting unit. So they will punt this away, but probably not before. And Middleburg calls a timeout.
Timeout called by Middleburg.
Wise choice to try to preserve your clock with 4th down punting at 1:57 to try to get something going. Again, they do potentially, they would have to have a very quick 2-minute offense, get down the field, score, kick an onside kick and recover it, and then push down and score once more within 2 minutes. It is a lot to ask, but it is doable. I don't know if it's doable against this Fleming defense, though.
Well, on the very first kick of the game, they did recover it. So,
if lightning
strikes
twice, I don't think it strikes twice. I think, honestly, I mean, I get trying to start the game with the ball, but you stand a chance of exactly what's going to happen. If they do get the touchdown and try the onside kick, Fleming then has already seen it once and is going to try to prepare for it.
Well, the thing here, even if they were to score at the maximum on their next possession, they still would not pass the Fleming Allen score. So
he boots it away, and it is out of bounds, really close to the goal line at the 4.
It looks like they're going to mark him down.
Perfect
at the
placement.
3-yard line.
At the 4-yard line. Perfect placement from Sertivin to get that ball out of bounds, forcing Middleburg deep inside of their own territory. 1:50 left. They would have to have excellent offensive performance here against a Fleming defense that this game has proven very, very effective. at least in the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have to be perfect, beyond perfect.
They would have to be, beyond perfect. With the games that they've played, it would have to be.
Ball at the 4-yard line.
And that would mean that Fleming Highland would have to be very, very bad.
Very, very laxed.
There you go. First stop.
Yep.
Addison carries it to about the 8-yard line.
The other thing that they're doing as an offense, I know with being deep in your own territory, you have to carry the ball to get yourself some space, but you're also running your clock.
Yep.
And you're not in two-minute offense mode. You are very delayed on your play calls here. You have, at this point, run 15 seconds off of the clock just trying to get the play going. And another carry is stopped, which now forces a third down because of loss of yards. 3rd and 8. Jarius Rogers there to stop it and break it up. 3rd and 8, you have to pass here. Going down inside of a minute, and you've not called a timeout either, and you still don't have a play called. You're not in clock mode. You're not trying to win the game. You're just trying to play it out. So at this point, this is definitely out of reach for Middleburg. Fleming knows it. I don't think they'll stop playing, obviously. Don't give them any extra points, but they have 35 seconds of play left before this game is gone. And Middleburg's going to hand it off, and they are stopped once again. 4th down, and I don't even think they're going to punt it. There's no point. They're just going to line up, let the clock run out, and this game is over.
15 seconds to go. 4th down.
And, yep, the offense walks to the sideline. 5 seconds counting down.
It looks like they're
this one's going to be taken by Fleming Island, the second half being their best half. They did have a touchdown, but the second half proved that this game was theirs to win. Their final, 21-10. That should give them the advantage over Middleburg in the district rankings.
They will play Beachside in a makeup game.
The makeup game from Beachside should statistically solidify the actual ranking of the district. The only thing we won't know is at that point, giving a congratulations to the final game.
23 seasons.
23 seasons. That is outstanding. The only thing I would question with district rankings, Ponte Vedra at this point is in first. They have solidified themselves. But Fleming having this win, and then they still have Beachside, could potentially tie up with Ponte Vedra. Do they have a district matchup at that point to determine the champion, or does because Ponte Vedra has beaten Fleming, they win it?
That's a good question.
Because
I guess we'll just have to wait to see what happens.
If I was Fleming, I would be looking for a rematch. Again, I don't know entirely how these districts work, but I would be looking for a rematch because, hey, yeah, you beat me, but I battled out the district to get back into a tie for first place.
I want you.
Where's my rematch? And let's see who actually is the best. That would be me, but again, I mean, that at this point they have to go into a postseason matchup regardless. And the part of the student section storming the field and chanting on their team. We'll hear from the alma mater song here in just a second. But either way, great football played from Fleming here. Definitely improvement from last week. Definitely happy for them with their victory here. And I'm honestly excited to see what they try to do in the postseason. I think the Beachside game is going to be a victory for them. Not to discount Beachside, but again, Beachside is not putting up enough this year for me to think that Fleming can't do it based off of the change in direction we saw from last week to this week. So I would think that Fleming wins it, which means they go into the postseason positive already, and at this point just kind of trying to push themselves as far as they can. And
of course tonight, another statement win in the battle with the Middleburg. Fleming Island definitely rules the rock, definitely rules Clay County.
Yeah.
Even when they're not at their best.
Definitely. We've already solidified 21-10. The district ranking has not been updated because it still says 1-1, but their overall is now 5-3. And I would imagine once again, because of the way this district ranking is gonna line up, Ponte Vedra's 3-1. Middleburg will fall to 2-2. Fleming will rise to 2-1, so they will still technically stay in third, I believe, because they're a game down. Beachside, if I remember correctly, they won, or they will win, because they are up 24 to, ooh, Middleburg 24-21. That one might come down to the wire. Not Middleburg. Orange Park putting up a fight, 24-21. So depending on that one, Beachside is 1-1. Orange Park is 0-3. Orange Park has solidified their placement in last. We've talked to them. They're trying to build a program. So hats off to them for what they are attempting to do there, but they do not have any contention in this district, and I think they know it.
Thank you. Take a bow. Yes, sir.
Giving our congratulations.
Mr. Cloud.
To Mr. Cloud. So Beachside with this victory would rise to 2-1, and that would again be Fleming 2-1, Beachside 2-1. That matchup with their rematch would make the victor rise to 3-1 respectively, and the other one to 2-2 and tie for Middleburg. So then you have two games that would need to be played to determine final district matchups, like placements, in my opinion. I don't know if they're going to, but I would be fighting for that.
Oh, yeah.
Because Ponte Vedra would be tied for first.
At this point, you're fighting for everything.
Or do they just go off of strength of schedule? Because Ponte Vedra wins that one hands down.
True.
So we'll definitely have to keep an eye on it. Good job by Fleming Island here. Got some good highlights. My favorite from the night, I'm going to call highlight of the game, the Sertivan pass.
I'm sure that's the one you'd have gone for.
So I mean, it was a tough two. The two they were both Sertivan plays. One is the big hit, and one is the pass.
I'd go for the pass.
And the pass is mine. I would say play of the game. That definitely opened them up farther than they already were with the victory. Cruz to finish it off. Cruz, I would name Cruz the player of the game, but I would name the play of the game the Sertivan pass.
Sertivan. Mm-hmm.
Good effort from the Fleming Island offense here. Good effort from Middleburg, just not enough.
And early in the game, Middleburg, they were pretty much in the game. If it wasn't for their own mistakes, it could have been a totally different game and result.
What are some final thoughts on this one for Fleming Island going into their next week game against Flagler?
Yeah, they're away at
Flagler.
Mm-hmm.
And then their makeup game after that with Beachside.
I think this game for them, again, we know there are some immaturities in the team, which are, proved to be weaknesses. But with this being, again, a rivalry game and a team that, on paper, with a record of Middleburg coming in, was a formidable opponent. I'd have to say kudos to Fleming Island for having pulled off the victory. Again, being hurt by penalties here and there, some plays that could have been cleaned up, should have been cleaned up, plays that you just don't want to see from a team that has district ambitions and a program like the Fleming Island program. But all in all, a good performance. And I think the score might not necessarily be reflective of the way the game was played, but I'm sure if you're Fleming Island, you take it.
I think, honestly, biggest takeaway from Fleming Island here, and I think this is probably the biggest takeaway they're going to have, at least from me, and if they take my advice or not, that's on them. Biggest takeaway, I would say, from what we've seen for you from this season, penalties, 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 penalties.
Well, that kind of goes without saying, though, because if you remember that last drive from Middleburg, it was penalties that actually got them down the field. They didn't have to do much.
I think what it comes down to, and again, this is it comes down to players themselves. You've got to get the players out of their own head. You've got to, I would say, from some of the penalties we've seen, better fundamentals. The fundamentals are strategic.
After last week's game against Terry Parker, I spoke with Travis Cunningham, the AD here at Fleming, and he was saying that pretty much the maturity of the players came through. Players just need to, like you said, settle down. Do the fundamentals, do them right,
it's definitely fixable. I think a lot of personal fouls are what have hurt them in their entire season. I think if you take away the personal foul penalties, Creekside game is one, which changes, their record for one.
That's pretty much an unforgettable game.
It really is, honestly. I probably won't forget that game for the next 7 seasons at least. And there might be one that happens eventually, but that game, I have customers from my day job that talk to me about that game that were either there or had family watching that game, that just the penalties and certain calls from the referees, you can say that the referees blew the game for them, but realistically your penalties blow your game.
Well, one of the reasons I like that game was because we did that game under some extenuating circumstances.
It definitely was. Yeah. We were not we said it in the broadcast. It was a very different setup than we were used to. We had rain pouring down. We makeshifted the canopy in the stands just to make sure we had coverage with our tarp and all that. Definitely a memorable game.
Speaking of that, for the changes that we've had as a unit for this season, as opposed to previous seasons, I'm definitely very proud of what you and I have been able to pull off here.
I am as well. I'm definitely proud of my half-mile run to get here for the game start as well. I'm going to say that.
And you were on commentary for the first time. How did that feel?
It honestly felt good. I know that I could do it. It's, for lack of any type of mature commentating, I've done, Twitch streaming. I've done esports. So I've had to do some shot calling, some coaching, stuff like that. I've coached baseball. I know how to call kids, stuff like that, call games. I'm actually very happy with how this season turned out for us, whether this ends up being with next weekend being Halloween weekend and then the makeup game if we can get that one. Halloween weekend, I don't know if we're going to secure anything or not, but I know I'm going to have a very enjoyable Halloween with my family and my firstborn, his first Halloween. So I know even if, I'm going to be happy to spend some time with them. So if we can find maybe a Thursday game, if not, then maybe the Tuesday game afterwards, the makeup with Beachside. We'll see if we can maybe secure that one. But unless we can, this would effectively be the last broadcast of the season, unless we maybe see if we can get a post-game season game just to cap one off afterwards with the district rankings and whatnot. We'll have to keep an eye on it. But for all of us here at the game, we're preparing to watch the looks like Middleburg band.
The small band.
Yeah, the smaller band perform their end game performance.
And we just want to say thanks to all the people who have tuned into the broadcast. The new subscribers, the people who continue to support us. It's a small unit, and we really appreciate you for appreciating us. I want to say thanks to the concession stands here at Fleming Island, at Oakleaf, at Orange Park for always taking care of us. We actually love coming out doing these games, just being a part of the community. And we just ask, continue to support us. If you haven't yet subscribed, hey, hit the subscribe button. Help us to keep this going. And we look forward to football again next year. But of course, basketball, we'll be back here.
Yeah,
in the nest.
We'll definitely.
For basketball, the Battle of the Islands is coming up. We're looking forward to that one. So,
well, even if we don't have another game for football this season, I'm assuming we'll probably do some type of season recap coming into basketball to cap what we've done thus far, introduce everything going on with basketball, and get that rolling. And I'm honestly excited. Regardless, we've done a lot with the changes that have happened in the off season, in the stuff we've done that was not directly attached to our channel that you guys were able to watch, and then what we've started this season with football with a two-man crew.
Basically.
From what back in FSB days was a six-man crew.
5-6-man crew, yeah.
And
so
we're
two people
right now
doing the jobs of 6.
So very pleased with our results thus far.
Indeed.
And Hutch says, still got to beat Beachside, then we'll see who wins the district. See, that's what I thought, Hutch. I know it's going to definitely come down to the Beachside game for you guys as far as record. Just being unfamiliar with how, districts would play out. If Fleming beats Beachside, which if we were going to do like a pregame call of which team were we picking type thing, I'm picking Fleming. And if we were going to do like a score estimate, I would say, I haven't seen Beachside play, but I would say 28-7. If we were going straight touchdown.
I like when Fleming score in the 40s.
Yeah,
I
do. But I would say Fleming for sure. The question then again I had, because I don't know how this area does it, is Fleming would be tied with Ponte Vedra for first, 3-1. If assuming they win Beachside, then it's what do they do as far as the tie? Because Fleming would be tied with Beachside, and Middleburg would then be tied with, I believe, Beachside as well. Sorry, Fleming would be tied with Ponte Vedra, excuse me, and then Beachside would be tied with Middleburg. So you have a tie for first and a tie for third. What do you do to solidify who gets what? Does it go off of Ponte Vedra has tiebreaker? So they would play a game then, is that what you're saying? Oh, well, I know they beat you guys head on. It's just realistically, does it go off of strength of schedule at that point with Ponte Vedra beating you guys? Because if that's the case, I would be calling for a rematch. I would want to see that. But if it's postseason at that point. I assume they wouldn't. I would just love to. That's something I would be, calling for. Yeah, I know, because the Fleming game, you guys lost 35-9. So if they go by that, then yeah, strength of schedule, and that would determine that they have won districts. Fleming will get second. Middleburg, had they played Beachside, I believe I called it earlier. They did, and they won. So Middleburg would get third, Beachside would get fourth, and Orange Park would get last, if that's the case. I still would like to see those tiebreaker games just for a rematch, because you've effectively done what you can. But I get why they wouldn't. I just like watching the sport, so I want to watch more of it. I guess that's what I'm saying. We're waiting for the Middleburg band here. Try to give these post-game performances. Yeah, I hear you, Hutch. I still, again, I like watching the game. I like calling the games. Big first season for us, so I'd like to go as far as we can. I don't know. Maybe it's just that I don't want this to be our last game for the season yet.
Yeah, it feels, I don't know. Every time I say last, it feels Yeah. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hey, who knows? We might even end up in the postseason.
Yeah, we might. Yeah.
We tried to do that last year. It didn't work out. Well, you never know. It could happen this season.
Yep.
But one thing for certain, we'll definitely be here. Stay tuned to the channel. Stay tuned to social media. Something will happen. We're SSB.
Yep. Again, once again, if you're still here, thanks for watching. We are waiting on the Middleburg post-game performance. It should get started any second now. We'll quiet up so you guys can enjoy.
Bronco Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Fleming Island Golden Eagle Band. The band directors are Alex Huff and David Bruin. The drum majors are Sarah Page and Elijah Krause. The band's program is entitled Rise. Drum majors, is your band ready? You may take the field for your post-game performance.
can shoot me with your words. You can cut me with your lies. You can kill me with your hatefulness. But just like life, I rise.
Thank you again for everyone watching. That has been your post-game band performances from the Middleburg Bronco Band and the Fleming Island Eagle Band 1. For Courtney Wallace with me, I'm Garrett Binford. We did get an update from Liam. Thank you from Liam on the Beachside Orange Park game. Beachside did beat out Orange Park 31-28. And we also checked some updates around the area. The big one again that we were looking at was the Oakleaf Mandarin game. Mandarin has beat out Oakleaf 31-14. So with that, that is going to finish us up for the night.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey, thanks to Travis Cunningham and the team here at Fleming Island for always hosting us graciously.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you. And we'll see you around.
Remember, if you're not following us on our social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, follow us on those. And, of course, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We'd love